Yes, I do. But anyways, hi everyone.
Welcome to
D&D
Pokemon
fans.
Stadium.
Welcome to. It's a
No.
one-hit wonder. Yeah. Hello to all millennials, Pokemon fans, and D&D fans, of which I'm sure that Venn diagram is just a circle. We're happy to have you.
It's close to.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Theo. I'm the DM of Homebrew Advantage. We are excited to be starting session 5 of our campaign, Zholmyr Unbridled. Thank you so much for pulling up a seat at our table. If you are joining us for the first time, you can go to our YouTube channel at Homebrew Advantage to watch some previous episodes and get caught up to speed on all of this group's lovely antics. And speaking of which, let's do a little recap of what happened last session, shall we?
Well,
Well.
So, after uncovering some more information about the lead up to Captain Laurel Arison's death and the plot that they stepped into, the party sought answers from some old connections. And as they debriefed with each other back in Scarport's notorious saloon, The Rock, the party was nearly caught by surprise by a pack of thugs sent by Amethea Garland, Violet and Elaine's old boss. They made quick work of the group and proceeded to return to Captain Garland's ship, where she showed her true colors, giving Elaine and Violet some revelations about purpose and perspective. But despite the mishap, Garland remains a businesswoman at heart, and she still agrees to work with the party in exchange for helping absolve Scarport of its unnatural weather woes, and also ridding the area of Hierophos, a former Askia mercenary who's up to some shady business within the area. The group decides to make Hierophos, who is also closely connected to the group that went up the mountain with Niall and procured the Golden Feather, their top priority. They resupply at a humble little shop in Scarport, where they included such necessities as Jack on a Stick, and then set out into the unprotected woodlands outside the protection of the city. And as they lay down to end the day, we got to experience a beautiful moment between Velterra and Elaine, who talked about the challenges and joys of what it's like to be a new soul in the world, not of flesh and blood. And the group comes together in a moment of music and meditations as they lay down to rest. And with that, we can go ahead and get the session started. Now, where we left everyone, y'all were in the middle of taking a long rest. And as we know, Elaine, you do not actually need to rest. As an automaton, you have something a little bit more akin to kind of powering down, going into rest mode, so to speak.
Sentry mode.
Sentry mode.
Yeah.
And in the past, this is a pretty common occurrence for you at this point. You basically enter into a state unmoving, where you are aware of the world that's happening around you, and you sort of disconnect. Now, this night, things are a little bit different for you. You sit there in your stasis, and you reflect on a lot of what's happened over the past few days. You think about these new people that you've met, these new friends. You think about the conversations you've had with Davina and with Violet, reinforcing the relationships you've already had. But something sticks in your mind even more. And it's a comment that Captain Garland made to you right as you were leaving. She mentioned to you a tinkerer. A person that up until that point you were not aware of, and she alluded to this tinkerer being some sort of a connection between your past and how you ended up within her company. As you sit in this state think and you ruminate on this thought, you're realizing that some of the images and some of the thoughts in your head are new to you. They're things you haven't visualized before. They're things you haven't thought before. They're fuzzy. They're distant. They're hard to grasp, but they are still there nonetheless. One of the first things that you start to see in your mind as the vision of the dripping cave in front of you starts to fade away is a huge, towering, crystalline cathedral. There are voices bouncing, echoing off of the huge vaulted ceilings. You start to realize that they're singing. There's music. It seems to be a joyous song. You start to get these little hints of words, and it sounds like maybe a baptism, some sort of holy sacrament. Before you can think about it too long, the cathedral fades away in your brain, and a new vision starts to come in. You don't see it first, you hear it first. There's voices, but it's not like the choir, they're not singing. These are individual voices shouting in disagreement. There's anger in their voices. You can't quite make out the words that they're saying. Slowly your vision kind of looks around. You realize you're in a large cavernous room. There's cogs and machines, vials, all these different glowing containers. And you look up at a bright light in the ceiling, unmoving. The vision shifts again. This time you're in a much smaller room. You look around, it's a cell, it's a prison. And before you there's a shadowy outline of a very large person. And again, they're speaking. You can't make out the words they're saying, but their tone it's harsh, it's commanding, it's cold. There's more blurs as different shapes move, there's more shouts, there's a bright flash of red across your vision, and it fades away again. You look down and you realize that you're holding a massive sword. Retribution is in your hands. And this time you hear one more voice, but it's a much softer voice. But with urgency, it says to you, "Come, child, we must go, now." And with that, your vision blurs once again, and you are brought back to the cave. The voices are replaced by the sound of the rain dripping outside the cave, dripping slowly onto the rock floor around you. Your vision recenters itself, and you see your sleeping companions slowly starting to rouse themselves in the early morning. And I will say, for the purpose of everyone, you are in the process of completing a long rest.
That's
Alright.
good.
That's great.
I was ready to fight.
Beautiful.
Because you took that little short rest in the gutter. Sorry.
Excuse me, at the rest stop. Made a friend.
Talking to a dude about a horse.
I saw a man about a horse.
I'm gonna. Is Elaine like by the entrance of the cave?
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put on my sack on a stick burqa that Jasper made for me.
Patasaka.
And what is it?
It's a patasaka.
Patasaka, beautiful.
Patasaka.
So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna head over to Elaine and just say, all quiet last night? Is everything okay?
I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Of course. How did you sleep?
Uneasy. And it's not just because we're out in the woods.
Me too.
But I know yesterday was hard for you. And I know I could be a bit callous to things, but you and Sal, I do care for you too. So I want you to know I would never do what the captain did to you, or intentionally ask you to act against your nature. But you've been deferring to me for so long. I guess I just really wanted to ask, what did you feel, or what thought did you have when you grabbed the captain?
And a lot at once. Anger, rage, really. I wasn't thinking. I know it was unwise.
Honestly, Elaine, you were just doing what I wish I had done. So look, I don't begrudge you that. I'm not upset that you did that at all. Because like I said, I would have done it too. But you seem to be your truest self when you're helping someone in need, like Niall with his mom. Do you feel like that's something that you like to do, that you feel most comfortable doing?
I think it is my nature. I don't know. It's not like a thing I like. This, I don't know how to describe it. Like, liking things versus liking ideas. It's still murky. It's difficult. But I think I do feel, I suppose, like myself when I can help someone else. I think that I'm somehow trying to make up for the help that other people have given me.
Well, I hope you don't feel like you owe me in any way, because you might be a protector or guardian for me, but you are first and foremost a friend. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, ironically, I am going to order you to never ask for permission when you feel like someone needs your help.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
All right. If
I
you
think
feel
I
like
wish I appreciate it. I wish I didn't always have to have an order. I don't begrudge you for it at all either. I think I'm learning how to be me.
well, it seems to be your nature, and if it's instinct, then I don't want to ever hold you back from that. But
Thank
I will
you.
say, if anyone ever calls me a fucking cupcake again, I'll kill them.
I can do it first. I mean, like, would you mind if I killed them first?
Not at all. Not
Excellent.
at all.
You're just gonna hear a mumble from Sal laying down. She's like, "But not before I'm there too. Me too. I'll be okay."
So are you hung over? How?
I don't know. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh,
It is uncomfortable out here.
I'm just gonna crawl my way next to you and just sit down. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Elaine and Davina, give me a quick little
Oh.
let's say we'll say perception.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
12.
14.
Question for the DM: Would it have been all right if Jasper went for like a good old dad run before everybody?
Oh yeah, Jasper.
Before
the
everybody,
rain?
yeah. Oh yeah.
He has his routine.
I have my routine. I need to stick to it.
Uh-huh.
So
He's got his dad bod. He's got to keep it.
how far are you looking to go on this run?
Not very. Like it's like half going on a run, half like also like keeping like doing like a lap of like where we're at, like also keeping an eye out to see if anything has changed from when we first got here in the night.
Okay.
Half scouting, half dad calisthenics.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Showa. Easy. What is my I got 15 on the die, but it would be Toter. Athletics. Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
22.
Okay.
I have +7
So
acrobatics.
yes, absolutely. So the reason I ask is here's the thing, right? So this forest. So just really quick to do a little scene setting for you guys, right? So one of the reasons that Captain Garland was so upset that the Hush Tower in Scarport had been destroyed is because in a major city like Scarport, and you would all be pretty familiar with this, Hush Towers are special structures powered by arcane special crux energy that protect a certain area from any sort of disturbances and volatility in the natural energy. It's the reason a lot of these cities are even able to exist is because it sort of acts as a buffer. It repels things that would kind of otherwise endanger these habitations. So when you're out here in the woods, these are not necessarily, even though this is a fairly tamed area-ish, it's just outside the city. There is still always the risk that you're going to run into some sort of weird fucking thing in
Sure.
these woods. I mean, this is still the quintessence we're talking about. But with that 22, and on top of that, this is an area that has been seeing rain for days. It is saturated. There are parts that are flooded. But you being a high elf, this is not new. You know how to make your way through a quote unquote kind of complicated natural setting. This is part of the exercise for you. If it was anything else, it would be boring to you. You leap amongst different roots, rocks. You see different creatures, different plants that even kind of start to move on their own. You see pools of energy that swirl in these eddies in different parts of the forest, and you take stock. You don't see any sort of immediate danger within the vicinity, but you are able to get in a nice little early morning bout.
He was hoping you'd roll low so we could make you fall down a well this time.
Or get eaten by a plant and have to slather mayonnaise on myself. You know.
Damn fucking right.
Yeah.
Jasper never comes back to camp. He got eaten by a plant.
Sorry about it. But yes, you're able to have a nice little morning run for yourself, Jasper.
Cool.
Dead run.
I'll come back and I'll like do the whole like legs spread like.
Oh god.
Incredible.
Kids up.
Elaine is embarrassed somehow.
New emotion.
New emotion unlocked.
New cringe just dropped.
Getting the ick.
Wearing shin high white socks with New Balances. It's great.
Hell. Yes.
What a sexy look. So sexy.
Belle, through all this, is just enjoying being out of the city and is still very much asleep. It's like quiet for the first time in a long time. Like he's
The first good sleep he's had.
Yeah, he's happy to be out. So he's still sleeping.
Love this for him.
God. Oh,
Are you okay, Sal?
no.
Is it just the three? Is Jasper like right next to us, or is it just the three of us still?
I don't know.
I will say this outcropping is not necessarily.
Yeah, I'd say I'm
where you are.
breaking.
It's not spacious.
I'm breaking camp down. That's like probably what I'm doing.
I
Okay, I'm
honestly
gonna
think
look over
it was.
my shoulder.
Go ahead. No,
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and like make sure that we're being quiet, I guess. And I'll be like, is it the feather?
I think it was just Jasper's drumming, honestly. I mean, he's not skilled at the bongos. Can you?
Hey.
I just didn't
Hey.
sleep well last night.
My lo-fi beats are sick, bro.
Someone needs to tell him he needs to practice, but like not around me. And then he needs to performance. You know, he needs to perform better. That was, oh my God. It was
That's
really,
brutal,
really
bro. It's fucking brutal.
Savage.
Hurts.
Savage.
Oh, I think I'm just hungry. I'm so hungry. What kind of food do we have?
We have rations for
It's
you.
rations, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Take some of that.
Right.
I think when Vel eventually
Okay.
does pull himself up, I do have cooking equipment, and I'm going to try my best to turn the rations that we have into some sort of enjoyable, at the very least palatable breakfast, because that is one of Vel's few things that he will take comfort in, despite being out in the wilds, is food.
That and lunch.
Yeah.
Nice.
All the meals.
Vel.
All the meals.
So
Real quick, I'm trying to think. Like, there's not a cooking check, but I want to make
There
sure.
is, so you tell me.
Survival?
That's called the emerald check.
Make a dad check.
No, I would say. I think that would be more of a nature check, like ingredients, like understanding how they work together and how to make something of what you've been given in your ration.
As good as any other one, honestly. All right.
It's survival-ish.
I do intuitive cooking, so I think
Unless I also get to add my proficiency bonus. I don't know if I'm proficient with cooking equipment, but
I do not see that on your sheet.
it is not listed on my sheet.
But you know what? If I remember correctly, in your backstory,
I remember reading this.
You
Yes.
specifically mentioned that this is a passion
Yes.
of Vel's. So I will say, in this instance, go ahead and add your proficiency
And then
bonus.
it's a 20 total.
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
Oh yeah.
Michelin star out in a cave.
I will let you describe it, Vel, but you make a delicious breakfast for folks.
I mean, it's still using, the rations that we have with us. So it's not, it's not going to be a 5-star meal or anything like that. But it's the sort of dry brick of, grain and maybe some semblance of protein in there somewhere that we have as rations, is turned into something that resembles almost like a hash. With like some of the things that I was able to forage from around the campsite, some probably mushrooms of some kind and other herbs and things. It has the look of probably like a hash, but it does taste like one of the better meals you probably ever had outside of a city. I'll say that much.
I'm using my hands to eat.
Look.
There's no cutlery, just.
Do
Oh,
we-
real good.
A little earthy, but not bad.
It's really good. Just stuffing my face.
I think Davina's trying to be as polite as possible, but yeah, she's stuffing her face.
You're not in the city. You're not in the city. There's no one here to watch you. Just enjoy it. Just eat.
I really want to
Little
give
messy.
Vel some inspiration for the breakfast, but if I gave it to him now, I'd have to wait, right? Because it would only last. Okay, yeah, I'll wait.
A
I mean, it's
minuto.
up to you, but yes, I mean, Bardic Inspiration does have a time. Actually, does it? No, wait a minute, hold on.
Mine says 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Well, for the next 10 minutes, I'll be very confident in myself.
Just seems nice.
Anywho,
Mm, mm.
All right, y'all ready to go?
Feeling better.
I
Oh
think so.
my God, you
Yeah.
have so much energy this early in the morning, Jasper. Just take it down a notch.
We got ground to cover.
Okay, sweetheart. I know. Okay. Oh,
Aw,
okay.
did someone have a rough night in the wilderness?
I know. I love it. I love it out here. I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into me today. Okay, come on. All right, let's go. I'll set the pace. I'll be in the front.
Slowest in the front,
Alright.
that's what they say.
So
What did you say? Wait, Jasper, what did you say?
I said slowest in the front, that's what they say.
Yeah, okay.
So you all kind of collectively work together to break down camp. And again, I imagine your mission for the day is you're basically you're trying to track down Kiraphos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me give you the lowdown here. Okay. So when it comes to you guys trying to find Kiraphos, what I'm gonna do is have your process be broken down by a series of skill challenges.
Mm.
Okay. So here's how that
Okay.
works. At different points in your tracking process, you can choose a member of the party to attempt a skill challenge against a high DC. You can either use any party member at any time can use survival, nature, or investigation, or they can use a skill in which they are trained / proficient in. If you can give me an explanation of how that skill would tie into your searching. Okay. The other players can
Okay.
try and help with that skill challenge. You can give me your best explanation of how you might, as your character, try to assist with that skill challenge. And based on if I think the explanation is good enough, it can work to lower the DC of
Cool.
the skill challenge. So basically, the DCs start at 20 and they can drop as low as 12, depending on how much help you receive. And
Okay.
I think it's good. And then on top of that, once a particular skill is used by a certain player for one particular point, you cannot use that same skill again in a future challenge. You can choose that same player. If you want, you can choose that same player to attempt the challenge again, but they would have to use a different skill.
Cool.
On top of that, successes will grant you clues about how to find Kiraphos and help you get closer. Failures will give you obstacles that make your hunt more difficult, and 3 failures means that you do not find Kiraphos today, and it could mean big trouble for the party.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, the stakes are
Oh.
legit today.
You get a bardic inspiration. You get a bardic inspiration. You get a bardic inspiration. Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Alright.
gonna hand some out to Jasper and Val first. So you guys
You
take
don't have
those.
to wait until you decide on a person. It's up to you. It's
Yeah.
up to you.
I'll start off, I think, as we start getting into the forest. I'll turn to Vel and be like, "You lead him on the ground. I'll go up top, and I'll do acrobatics to get myself up in the trees to try and get vantage points, so I can see further than everybody."
Okay. Does anyone want to attempt any sort of help? If you can come
I'll
up
give
with
him
a
a
creative
boost.
way.
Inspiration.
We do the good old jump off the back. You tell me when to roll, Theo.
I'm waiting to see if people have any help they want to give.
I am not too helpful in any of the like abilities that are needed out here in terms of like being in nature. So I was wondering if I could use my athletics to help Davina specifically, like cross rivers, get over like fallen trees and things like that, just to try to keep her safe. Same for the rest of the party, but
I mean, you definitely can. And when it comes to the skills, you do not have to be trained at the same skill another person uses in their skill challenge. If you can come up with a
Okay.
creative way that you might help them in how they decided to tackle this challenge, that is what I'm
Gotcha.
looking for.
Okay. Gotcha.
What if I
So-
use Gust of Wind to
I-
propel him
I don't think it's gonna
upwards
matter. I
into
rolled,
the
but
trees?
Did you use your inspiration?
no, I haven't
I
used it
will-
yet. I don't think I'll need
I
it.
think I want to help in the sense of Violet has spent a lot of time tracking people down and knows how to be particularly stealthy, and so I feel like I would know this area already because I've spent so many times in Scarport and probably have been sent on missions in and around the forest. And so I
again,
can.
You're able. I would save that for if Violet does a skill challenge right now.
Okay.
I would like.
Yeah, we're helping.
Jasper has chosen to use his acrobatics to climb a tree and scout.
Oh.
I would think if there's any way to help Jasper, and we have Valterra's doing Gust of Wind
Yes.
to lift him up.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Can
yeah, no,
you
I get more.
take
going
me
to-
higher?
Gonna give him like a little geyser where he kind of just like, floats
Ultimate
up
dad.
on and then can climb up wherever he gets up higher.
Okay.
To a place
so far,
where
but
blind men see.
I'll just look at you, Jasper, and be like, you got it.
All right, Jasper. I will say go ahead and make your roll.
21.
21.
Woo!
Excellent. All right, Jasper. You start to climb the tree. These are tall trees. You're like, man, I thought that the Furian jungle was the only place with trees
Yeah.
this big, but apparently out here they grow them big too. I mean, this is a what's the word? The rainforest for like the north.
Temperate?
Is there a word for that? Temperate. Thank you. It's a temperate rainforest.
It's I'm jumping through Ho right now, is what you're telling me.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You are starting to climb. You're a little, ever so slightly winded from your workout this morning when all of a sudden a gust of wind helps propel you up a couple more final branches that gives you the bit you need to really get to the top. And when you get to the top, you have a wonderful vantage point across a huge swath of land. You see over to the north of you, you see the mountain, the foothills of like the smaller mountains that lead up into the drow worms. To the south, you see the artery that leads to the Sinner's Run, which is the main river all the way to the sea. And the hills and the woodlands that sort of cover this whole region. And what you notice, with all this rain, the river is running high. On top of that, because the area south of the river is flatter, it is lower elevation, it is hella flooded.
Yeah.
That is an area of land that if anyone was trying to camp there, they would be fucking miserable. And so you can surmise, to the best of your knowledge, the best guesstimate that you can make, is that if Kirifos was camping out here in this area, he's most likely north of the river.
Okay. Are we north of the river or are we south of the river now?
At the moment, you are north of the river.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right.
I'll come back down and deliver the intel. Say, well, based on terrain, I don't think we're gonna have to cross this river. He'd be an idiot if he
It's
was
like
on that side of the river.
50% of a cutback on what we're gonna have to search. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do? Just start
yes.
heading uphill?
So
Yeah, I mean, I think we
you
just
can
kind
basically
of
start search the area, and I would say someone can attempt the next
Yeah.
skill challenge. You have accumulated one success.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh, woo.
Okay.
Violet, were you saying something that you wanted to?
You can
Try.
try any skill if you're proficient in it. I will spin it. We will make it work. So whoever wants to try.
I want to
spin it up.
intimidate the rock.
Just
I'm gonna
freaking
beat up
out.
this squirrel till he tells me what I want to do.
Listen, if I were the scumbag, okay, I wouldn't want anyone to find me. Obviously, he's been pretty good at hiding, even from Amethea Garland's men. So I would like to use stealth. As I said before, like I I would know the best places to hide, and so I understand the area, so I would want to kind of pinpoint with my knowledge of the area and knowing that it's north of the river, like what the, let's say, 3 best hiding spots would be where he'd be able to remain secret and safe.
Cool. Any help that anyone is trying to attempt?
Yeah, actually, hang on.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspo.
How are you gonna give it to me, Dev?
Oh, never mind. I can't do it yet. I could.
Yay,
cast-
Salzer girl, she can do it.
if I was level
Yes.
5, I could cast.
It's still too
Pathfinder,
early. Still too
But
early.
I'm not level 5 yet.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
If you were a scumbag,
Anyway, DM,
Yes.
I have Earthwalk, which means I can move across difficult terrain on the ground or floor without using extra movement if you're using your walking speed.
he's
I go
running
with
like
her. Did that help me at all?
he's running like a Twilight vampire.
You know, I would
He's
say
like, jump
if
on,
you,
Spider Monkey.
if you want to use that, yes, you can enforce her stealth basically by pointing out
Yeah,
areas for her to go. I would say yes.
like making the terrain more easily traversable. That's my help action. That's my attempt.
I would okay that. I would say that works.
That's what I got.
Amazing.
Nice. All right. Speaking of Rose of Peace, Violet, I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
But she's got inspiration.
She has inspiration.
Bardic inspo.
She knows why she has disadvantage.
Plus 9. That's 19 with disadvantage plus 1d6.
19 with
It was a
disadvantage.
19 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and
She's
a
a rogue,
14, and my
baby.
stealth is
Oh,
+9.
okay.
You
Okay.
can
That's
roll.
amazing.
I thought-
Are you
Yeah.
choosing to use your bardic inspiration?
Honestly, do I even have to? 19 is pretty good.
We don't know. We
I
don't
guess
know what the DC
to be
is.
safe, I'm going to. So is it a 1d6?
Yes.
3. So that's a 22.
Good thing you use that bardic inspiration.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm sorry, I lied. The DC was dropped because of Eric. But anyways, it's better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
What we're gonna know.
Okay, so
Whew.
you are stealthily making your way through this forest, right? And basically what you're trying to do is, in your mind, you are trying to make your way to areas sneakily that you, from your recollection, would be more hospitable areas and potentially a good place to hide. You approach one of those areas and you realize that there's rustling up ahead, there's voices up ahead. The problem is, these are the voices of... They don't sound like... They're loud, they're not trying to be quiet, there's multiple people. They're talking about things that traders talk about. You pretty quickly pick up the fact that this is not Kirifos. Just listening to kind of the bickering that's happening, you sneak up on the kind of external area of this opening, and you notice that there are people there. They are not necessarily warrior-looking folks. Yeah, these are traders, people who probably got lost in some capacity. But as you listen to their conversation, you start to realize that one of the things that they're talking about is how dangerous it is out here. And one of them starts to say to the other one, "You know, this is crazy. I thought the only thing that we were going to see out here was owl bears, crazy monsters in the woods, and now we got this freaky ass man walking out here in the foothills. And I mean, the last scouting party that went out saw him walking up to the large mountain over to the west, but we got to make our way out of here quick, because if he comes back, we're fucked." And that is what you hear.
Okay, I'm gonna look behind me because Belle's next to me, right? And just be like,
How do you think they heard about Jasper?
Freaky ass man.
I'm a freaky man.
All right, so
I'm not old, you're old.
Violet and Valterra, as you make your way back to the group, in short, the information that was given to you hints that there is a particularly large mountain that looms in the foothills that start to lead up into the Zholymr Mountains. And based on what you were hearing from these travelers, it sounds like there is a particularly dangerous man that was last seen heading back up into the foothills. Sorry, to the base of that mountain in the foothills.
Are any of the travelers still sleeping close by me?
They're not sleeping. They are
When I say
awake.
go. Okay.
Sal,
I leave.
Oh
I leave.
God.
Sal, intrusive thoughts. Sal, intrusive thoughts.
Neck and just drag her away.
Why did we let her be a rogue?
So
As we
my
head
question.
in the direct, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, as obviously we're headed towards this mountain, I'm thinking, what if I use myself as bait? I don't know, play some instrument or something as we're walking, and you guys are within eyeshot of me but separate. And then we, as we're walking, traveling, we hope to lure him out once we get closer to where we think he is.
The only problem with that is we lose the element of surprise. If we're able to find him without alerting him that anybody's around, I think we have a better chance of this going the way we want it to go.
True, but if he thinks it's just me,
I think if he hears
Your guys'
anybody
call.
coming around, he's going to immediately be on guard. That's my assumption, based on my knowledge of the people that Jasper has interacted with in the past.
I feel like
Alright.
that's how I would react. No one
I
playing
was-
music in the middle of a jungle's up to any good.
I was going to see if I could try to, using my experience in the wilds, interacting with the quintessence the way that I do, and you can decide actually, Theo. I'm gonna let you decide which one of these because they're the same bonus for me. Either Arcana or Nature, to try and pick up any irregularities in sort of the energies of the woods and the wilds, anything that's not supposed to be there, sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah, I would say in that case, let's go ahead and make that a nature in this instance. And I would open the floor if folks have ways that they think they can help Valterra in this case.
Sure would take it.
I mean, I feel like me and Vel have like a pretty good rapport of like tracking, so like I assume that like instead of him covering all the ground, we try and like split the ground and do like our usual like sweeps. Yeah.
Okay.
We have cool hand signals and like bird whistles and shit.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, when Violet sees you doing that, she's gonna be like, "Here's my signal."
You have a bird signal.
That's a beautiful one.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful
that
bird.
way.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
Um,
I'm not
Nature.
helpful.
I just.
No, I can give you another inspiration if we need it.
Oh, I can. After I do that, be like, no, really, I'm here to help, and create psychic whispers with Val, so that I can telepathically communicate to him what I'm seeing while I'm also tracking, so that I'm also covering more ground and we're able to communicate in real time.
Okay.
Hand signals are cooler, but it's fine.
And then Davina, are you good at bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In that case, Valterra, go ahead and make that nature.
That's a great face. Love seeing that face.
I have
I
a
know.
regular
Why is it
inspiration.
that-
I can decide if it's worth using. I'm
How-
exactly in the middle. Is the problem?
Uh,
Okay. I'm going to take my bardic inspiration, and we're gonna see if it works. Because even if it doesn't, I think we could all use a little failure in our lives.
Yeah, there you go.
it's the only way you learn.
It is a total of 14.
Oh, not great.
Not ideal.
Oh no.
So, essentially, you guys have made your way now towards the direction of. You make your way in the direction of the largest mountain that's closest to you, based on what you heard from those travelers. And you've basically worked out a system where you're kind of with Velterra at the helm. Y'all are starting to kind of scope out the area and start to see if you can see any disturbances, things that would hint at what you're looking for when it comes to Kirifos. You start to spread out and cover this ground. You're noticing like little things here and there. There's evidence of creatures that have passed through the area. You see these kind of like shimmering blue wisps that kind of make their way through the trees. Evidence of the quintessence that is present here within this forest. And Velterra, as someone who has been starved for a few days of that quintessence, this is something that is really welcoming to you. This is something that you're really happy to be seeing. Even just those few, just glimpses of them, these wisps dancing up in the trees. And it's as you are looking up in the tree and watching these wisps of energy dance amongst the leaves that you manage to cross into a glade within the forest and not quite notice that some of the plants here in this area are moving a little bit more restlessly.
Got him.
Are you getting retribution for Kami? Is this you getting revenge?
Got him.
And as the group kind of converges on Velterra, it is unfortunately too late for you all to notice that there is a shambling mound in front of all of you that is now moving towards your party on its path to just devour any sort of brush and living things that it can find in its path. This monstrous mound of leaves, shrubs, a sort of Frankenstein's monster of plants. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
No.
Uh,
No.
Oh no.
No.
Really good.
I got a nat 1.
You
Oh,
couldn't roll that before.
Did you get a nat one last time on initiative?
I did. Why is it like so slow?
Squirrel!
Right
Quarrel.
behind you, I just got a 2.
I am so
Oh my
sad.
God. So
13.
what's the total for you, Elaine?
3, baby.
3.
Man,
A big 3.
7. Did you use the same dice?
Yes, I did.
See?
I didn't learn from my mistakes.
Should they should be banned for at least a temporary amount of time.
But they're so perfect for her.
They are very.
They're like
perfect.
brass.
They're
But I'll use her
beautiful.
crux core dice. I'll use these.
Yeah. Oh,
Those are in
yeah.
dice jail. Oh, I need the little dunce chair.
13.
13.
The dunce chair.
Hold on. Y'all want to see the best thing ever?
Mr.
This is
Velterra.
perfect.
21.
Cool.
Wow.
Very nice.
Not helpful now, Vel.
Right.
This is where he
Beautiful.
belongs. This is where he lives now.
Well,
He's in the tiny nut chair.
The Shambling Mound just rolled a nat 1 on his thing too. And he has initiative bonus
Oh,
to -1.
good
So his
roll,
initiative
nat
is
1 on
0.
initiative.
And it's -1, so his initiative is 0. This is crazy, man.
Someone is worse than me. That's good.
Oh my god. Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and need folks to open up Roll20.
Don't tell me what to do.
Better. You better don't.
Helpful.
I don't know why I didn't have this open already. That was dumb.
Yeah, you freaking idiot.
Hey, I can say it.
I know, but hey.
Hey.
Shut up,
Let me get some,
Roll20. I need to know that.
let me get some combat music going here too.
What do angry plants sound like?
Sound like regular plants.
Sounds like feed
Angrier.
me
Duh.
some more.
Duh.
I was supposed to switch over to the rain in the forest because you're out of the cave now.
It do
Okay.
still be rain and
All right. So, do we all see the map?
the map. I'm the map.
The map.
I'm
The map.
the map. I'm the
Yeah.
map.
All right. So this is. I mean, we can adjust if you need to. This is my first take at the layout. Velterra's right in the front. The Shambling Mound is right here. This little red kind of covered thing. And then I have Jasper and Violet helping right behind him, and then Elaine and Davina pulling up the rear.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't be behind him. I'd probably be like sideways. What lateral? That's the word. Further up, technically. If we were doing like a sweep.
Okay. Then in that case, let me go ahead and put you maybe like right.
Vel's gonna hear in his head. So you met a new friend.
We go way back, actually. Yeah, he, hang on just a sec. I'm gonna start it off too, because I think I'm first, right?
You are first, yeah.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, hang on just a sec. I'm gonna cast Shatter centered here.
Oh my gosh,
sorry.
yes.
And one sec, right in the back.
Centered right here.
All right.
And I'm going to just basically take the scythe, or not the scythe, I'm sorry, the sickle that I carry as my packed weapon, and I'm just going to kind of like spin it around and slam it into the ground. And it's going to be centered there, but I'm going to kind of start it from me. And it's a con save for the mound on that.
Con. Okay. That is a 17.
All right, he saves. But he still takes half damage.
Still a bitch.
And we can hear the music. Yeah, that came through.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
18 thunder damage halved to 9.
All right. Velterra steps forward, makes his little quip at Violet, and boom. The leaves and the ground just behind the Shambling Mound erupt. And it sort of lurches forward a little bit, and a little tiny bit of the back of it is blown off in the explosion.
It wasn't made of any stone, right? It was just like dirt and leaves and mud and stuff.
Double damage against stone.
No, it would have disadvantage on the save. That's all.
Oh.
Let me double check to make absolute sure.
I'm fine either way. I noticed that was a caveat in the spell, so I figured I'd bring it up.
It's a great call. No, in this case, I do not see any evidence that it's made of stone.
Okay.
It's plants.
Plant.
It's plant.
And then probably should have done this first. But it doesn't really matter. I will use my bonus action to cast Blade Ward on myself. It just gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing until my next turn.
Beautiful.
And I have
All
one
right.
use of it as a bonus action, and then it's only an action after that. But I have one use as a bonus action.
Yes, because your abilities, right. Okay.
Yep.
In that case, Davina, you are next.
Okay. Important question. How intelligent is this pile of plants? How smart?
I think you just answered your question.
Is it higher than a 4?
It higher than a 4?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you would necessarily know the exact number. but it is not particularly intelligent. No.
Do I risk it?
You could ask one of us who's been out here, and maybe we would be able to have a better idea.
In the middle of battle? Can
Shout something to us if you wanted.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is all I have. Can
It's combat.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna shout to Vel and Jasper and just say, is this an actual creature or is it just plants? Like what?
Yes.
Davina's totally stumped. She's never seen anything like this.
Yes.
I'll tell you that. They're not smart.
They're not? Okay. I have nothing. I'm gonna bonus no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try Tasha's laughter on this thing. So I need a wisdom save of 15 if it's got a higher intelligence score than 4.
It doesn't get
It does not.
jokes if it's lower than
If
4.
it has a higher intelligence score of 4, it needs to make a wisdom save of 15. Is that what you said?
Correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's too stupid to laugh, I guess.
Yeah. Can't get the giggles.
Yeah.
Its intelligence is 5.
Oh my god.
Hey. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to know how Theo's gonna make plants laugh.
Right?
Can't wait.
And it rolled a 6.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Okay. It takes. Let's see here. Okay, it says it takes. Okay, so let me roll damage. It's also knocked prone, I think.
It falls down laughing.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Okay, it is.
Does it take any damage?
Yeah, I think it's like a
yeah,
D8.
but I'm trying to figure out how much.
I don't see it.
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target must make another wisdom saving throw. Okay, that's what it is. When it takes damage, makes another
Yeah, it
saving
doesn't
throw.
take damage from the spell. It's when it takes damage you have
Yeah,
to.
because I mean, right
Okay.
now it's prone and incapacitated.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna move up like
What if
10
we make
feet.
fun of it? Will it take like psychic damage?
Like up to there.
Yeah, and then I am going to, as a bonus action, I am a Vila abilities of Air of Superiority. So whenever it attacks me, it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is Jasper.
I'm gonna run behind that stump.
You can run behind that stump. Oh, you can run behind that stump.
Oh, that stump. And then I think I have disadvantage on it now because it's prone.
Yeah, that is
Yep.
how.
So I will shoot it sharpshooter because I'm a whisk taker, and I still have
Are you a whisk?
I'm a whisk taker.
Aw.
And so it's minus 5 to hit. So minus 5 plus 8, so it's only plus 3 to hit. But let me just confirm that. Actions. Sorry, plus 9 to hit, so it's only plus 4 to hit. So plus 4 on the die. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I have to declare this now, so I'm going to use a correct shot. I'm going to use a correct shot, and I'm going to do Dragon's Breath.
Fire one.
The fire one.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll, baby, roll.
You want to burn it?
I
Five
shit you
sounds
not,
really
one of them
cool.
was a natural 20, so god damn it.
Let's go.
But the other was a 12, so 12 plus 4 is 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Bam.
And then it has to make a save. No, this one is not a save. It just takes extra damage. So. Okay. It is going to be a D10 and 2d6 plus 15.
What you got?
A 10 on the D10, a 5 on the 6, and a 2 on the 6. So
Wow.
seven
seven-
fire, 7
Uh-huh.
fire, and then 25 piercing.
God, so 32 total.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Wow.
And then it is on fire, and if it doesn't use its action to put itself out, it takes another d6 every turn.
It's
Oh
gonna take action
gosh.
since it is currently incapacitated by Tasha's hideous.
Yep, so it's just on fire.
I
It
will
does
say,
it does get to make another save because I dealt damage to it.
not right now.
No,
yeah,
on
it
it.
does. It does.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It does. Wisdom of 16, you said, or 15?
50.
It's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh. Uncalled for.
Silvery barbs.
Oh shit!
If you want.
Wait, can I really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. It's a reaction. You can use it if you want.
Yes. No.
Burning
no,
all
no.
the spells.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use it.
All right. So the fire seems to shake it out of whatever sort of weird. You'll never get to hear a plant laugh. Whatever weird
That's what it actually sounded like.
affliction that this shambling mound was dealt. The fire wakes it up. It rises back up, sort of screeching and angry. But that was a fucking hit. Violet, you are next.
Alright. I am going to, with my 15 feet of movement, which is all I have right now, run and dive next to Jasper and hide. Bonus action hide.
Like here or here?
To me.
Oh, to Jasper, like
so
here.
Yeah. And hide behind the trunk. Tree trunk.
Okay, like join him over here.
Yes. And so, am I hidden? Do I have to roll stealth?
Yes, right. Previous rogues remind me how that works.
You have to roll stealth, and if it beats its passive perception, then she's hidden.
Beautiful. Okay.
Oh no! I rolled a 2, so that's 11.
Do you have disadvantage because you're clearly exhausted?
Yeah, you do. You do. That. Yeah, you have disadvantage.
2 was lower than 15, so my total is 11.
DM, is a passive insight of 15 high enough to realize that this bitch is exhausted?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
He has dad sense. He can
I
tell.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't see a passive
Yeah.
perception on here. It does not give me.
So 10. It's just 10 plus its perception modifier.
It should be wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
So,
Yeah, sorry,
you rolled a what again?
11.
You are hidden.
Amazing.
Yes! So then I'm going to turn to Jasper and be like, I'm really rooting for you. Get it?
Oh my gosh.
Get dad joke?
Are
And
you okay?
Oh. And then I'm going to sneak attack, and with my psionic dagger, hit the plant mound, but turn my dagger into a little hatchet to hit.
So you're throwing range attack.
Yes. Yeah.
Still at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is an attack roll? An attack roll is not an ability check.
It's still prone.
No, it's up. It's up now because it got it. Oh, it hasn't gotten up.
It
yet,
hasn't
though.
gotten up yet, though.
Okay, you're right. It is disadvantage. Thank you.
That's a 17 a hit.
With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it does still hit. This is a big old honking pile of leaves.
It's
Yes. All right. So that is a 1d4 plus 5. That's a 1. It's a 6 plus the fact that I have a sneak attack, which gives me 2d6 additional. So 6 plus
so sneaky.
6, so 12 plus 2, 14.
14. All right, so the dagger hatchet, whoosh, gets sent right over and hits this weird little shambling creature as it takes 14 points of damage.
Nice.
Elaine,
DiMaggio.
last but certainly not least, you are
Oh,
up.
thanks. Okay. I am going to use my movement to close distance with this thing. I'm a little nervous about it. So I'm going to use my glaive and I'm going to move 25 feet because my glaive has reach. So I'm going to come up here to that square. Perfect. And then I, as a bonus action, am going to tap Velterra on the shoulder and cast Shield of Faith. So you now have a, let me double check, I believe a +2 to your AC
Okay.
for,
Woo!
yeah, let me see. Yeah, you have a +2 bonus to your AC for the next 10 minutes, or as long as I can hold concentration. So you got that. And then I will take a swing on this thing with my glaive. And
As
see what I
she
can do.
as she pulls out her glaive, I'm
Swing,
gonna
swing.
turn to Violet and I'll be like, "Let me show you how it's done. You gotta glaive it all you got." That's a
Take
dad
psychic
joke.
damage.
Elaine,
No, I'm gonna.
you do have advantage on this roll.
I have advantage on this one.
You
It be
do
Sick.
have
prone.
Okay, cool.
this roll.
It'd be prone.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay. Roll better. Way better. Okay, it's a 22 to hit.
Oh my god, yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. And I rolled a 10 on my d10.
Yeah. Fuck your pile of leaves,
Yay!
Theo.
Yes.
Fuck your
There we
pile of
go. Okay,
leaves.
cool. So yeah, I do 1d10 slashing to it.
Incredible. You bring that sword down and bam, you hack a huge chunk of brush right off the side of this thing, even from 10 feet away. And it's not, sorry, say that again. It's 10 plus what? How much?
There's no bonus to it, I don't think.
It's
It
your
just
strength.
is.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, my strength.
Yeah, you should have an
So
attack
plus.
modifier.
Oh, yes, I do. Why don't I have that? I don't have that for any of my weapons. Sorry, I've been underperforming. My strength then is a +4, so 14 damage.
Plus your proficiency, right?
16 damage.
That's just attack, isn't it?
Woo!
Oh, you're right.
No, if you're
It'd be just her strength.
It's just the strength.
So 14
Okay,
I
damage.
thought if you were proficient with your
14.
weapon, though.
For the attack roll.
For the attack
damage
roll, yeah.
It's just your modifier.
Yeah.
So you should be. Are you counting that with your attack modifier as well?
Yeah, I have a +6 to my attack, so I just didn't do it to the damage. I'm
Okay.
always, yeah. Weird.
+6 and +4. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. Yep. Beautiful. All right. So 14 damage. Boom.
Yeah.
This thing is starting to look a little uncomfortable in its current position. I'll just say that much. But with that, it is the Shambling Mound's turn.
All right.
This is not a particularly smart creature. It's just going for the first thing it sees. Which
So
is...
it's not going to use its action to put itself out?
No.
Okay. D6 fire.
Nope. It's all right. Go ahead.
5.
5. It is, however, going to go ahead and make 2 slam attacks against Velterra.
Just do it.
First one is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
wow.
I don't think
I
so.
rolled
An
I
angry
rolled a
plant.
19. I rolled a 19.
That's all right.
Did it stand up?
Yes, it did.
Wonderful.
Well, yes, it did. It's up. It's moving around. It's having a great day. Where's my D8?
It's really hot.
Where's my D8? Here we go.
Unfortunately for you, elves are vegetarians. Rah.
Got him. Ooh. All right, that's gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage, which you have resistance to because of your blade.
So it'll be 7.
That is reduced to 7. It is going to make a second attack against you, a second slam attack. That is a 21 to hit.
Ah!
Oof. Oof.
Oh, come on.
And that will be 10 reduced to 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. Because it did hit both times, it is going to engulf you.
Okay.
What?
You are basically... Or I'm sorry, you are grappled. You are not engulfed yet. You are grappled.
Oh, it's
Okay.
like the frog thing.
Oh no, it does say this happens at the same time. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm reading first time using this monster. You are grappled and it uses engulf on you. Now what that means is you are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. And you need to make a con saving throw at the start of the mound's turn or take additional bludgeoning damage. And when it moves, you move with it.
Oh my god.
And the rules for holding your breath is number of minutes equal to your con score?
Modifier, I
Great
think.
question.
Modifier? Con modifier. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
20
I'm
minutes.
I can hold my
restrained, and what?
You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Can't breathe.
Which
Okay.
yeah, it's 1 plus you can hold it number of minutes equal 1 plus your con modifier.
So you got...
Okay, so if I can't breathe, I can't do any verbal components of a spell, correct?
That's a great question.
That's
I
a
would
that's a
say
DM.
I will give you
Yeah.
I will give you 1 as an exhale.
Okay.
And then you cannot breathe in again to do another one. I will give you 1 more.
Okay.
I think that would work.
Mm.
It does not say you can break out of it.
Well, I hope somebody kills this thing soon.
Interesting. Yeah.
You're not-
So anyways, what you see, group, this mound of vegetation moves forward on Velterra and brings 2 pseudopods down hard on him. He takes 2 big hits, and then the pseudopods then start to bring it in to this creature's form. And with that, Velterra, you are up next.
Alright, I'm going to use my once per long rest bonus action Misty Step.
Knew it. Called him.
Amazing.
I was like, I knew this.
Amazing.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna Misty Step like over here.
Got
I
him.
love it. I
Running
love a
late.
good misty step.
Over there, way up in the corner. All right.
Yes,
so like
I'm gonna
right
I'm gonna
there.
keep line of sight on it.
Sure.
And then I'm also going to hit it with or try and hit it with a Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful.
Gorge.
Ah. That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Fuck that plant.
Call someone else, bitch.
Not me,
Okay.
bitch.
Fuck that plant in
So-
particular.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna
Wow.
be 2d10
Hell yeah.
because of the crit,
Hell yeah.
which is gonna be 13, but I deal an additional 5 because of my agonizing blast deals an additional plus 4. And my genie also gives me an additional +2, which is lightning damage, I believe.
It's thunder. So with agonizing blast, yeah, you deal 4 additional. So it's an extra 6 damage.
6 extra damage, yeah. So that's going to be a total of 19 total damage.
Shaman
Whoa.
baby.
Woo!
I hope he just blows it apart.
All right, so after you just watched
Yes.
Velterra get engulfed by this thing, all of a sudden, not too far behind this mound, he reappears. Not only does he reappear, he's already starting to crackle with the blue energy that powers him. And as he reaches out his hand, as you've seen a couple times before, an additional incorporeal blue hand extends with him. You guys now know this to be the hand of Vol, that makes his appearance when Vel casts his Eldritch Blast. And with that shot, they create a crater basically right in the back of this creature, which screams out again as it's burning in the rain. This thing is getting fucked up.
It's not dead
All
yet?
right. Nope. Davina, you're next.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, it looks pretty messed up.
It's looking, yeah, it's not looking good.
I she's just standing there. She goes, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Jasper, kill it. And
Dad!
yes. Yeah, I think she's gonna hold. She's gonna wait
The,
and just tell Jasper to kill
the
it.
plant won't die.
Alrighty. In that case, after Davina is Jasper himself.
All right. I will pop back over the stump. No words, no funny quips. I just want to end this. So a 13 on the dot. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I don't think I'm gonna have time to use it after this. Or is it? Would I still have it? You tell me.
You've done 2 checks. I would say it's been longer than 10 minutes.
Okay, so then
I'll give you another one for my.
that's up to DM. Do I have it?
Yeah. Instead of
I will
hold
say if
it.
you want to go back to your turn and you want to use your bonus action to give it, go
Okay.
ahead and give it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. I'll do
said
that.
Jasper kill it. I will allow it.
Okay.
Jasper,
Well,
kill
I
it.
got a 4, so that's a 15 plus 4 is 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is just a regular
Okay.
shot. So it's just a D10 plus 15.
Plus 15?
That 8 plus 15.
That's insane.
23.
All right. Bam. Wham bam. Here we go again. That's going to be 23 points of damage. Jasper, it's interesting. Jasper has held himself as the goofy dad of the group, but you've started to catch on a few times now. When he enters battle mode, there is this centering that happens, and he becomes a person with one mission only, and that is to kill. And in this moment, he turns up like a special ops unit, fires his bullet, and ducks right back down. Quick, easy, efficient. Violet, you're next.
Thing's still not dead.
Still not dead.
No.
Wait.
Wait, then I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna action surge.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
I'm gonna action surge and shoot it again.
Go ahead.
That is a 15 on the die this time, so 19 natural.
Yep. What?
All right, just fucking die. 8 on the die, so 8 plus 15, 23 again.
Bam.
Please.
This bullet.
Okay, wait, is it dead? Does it die?
Do you want to do how you want to do
I
it?
do. As Davina like yells Jasper kill it, I'm going to like one hand jump over the stump and start running at it. And I'll shoot it once, expecting it to die. It'll kind of stumble, and I'm gonna like kick it down on the ground and just like put one into whatever the equivalent of the thing's head is,
Beautiful.
and just
Bam. That's
kick it
it.
over.
That's all it takes. And what was a frightening scene now has ended, and the fire burns away the last few pieces of green brush that remained on this mound. And the group is once again brought back to huddle together in this glade within the woods. Still continuing your hunt, and I would invite the next skill challenge.
Can I look at Vel? Does Vel look pretty fucked up?
I wouldn't mind taking a short rest, but
Yeah, cool.
I'm okay.
I think I would see that he's kind of not looking great. Be like, all right, guys, let's take like a little bit. We don't need to stay for long, but
If we're gonna take a short rest, I'm gonna walk over to the remnants of the mound and kind of like pad out the last ashes and then just sit on it.
Just do
And like
sit.
kick my feet back a little bit, and I'm gonna take a short rest if we can.
yep.
I'll
Okay.
do if they do that, I'll do Song of the Rest, and I'll just pull out my vial, and you guys will all get an extra 1d6 for hit points for the short rest.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Before we do any of that, is that kosher? Does that happen, DM?
Yes. Go ahead. Take that rest.
I got my crack shots and my ashes surge back.
Amazing.
I'm so good for you.
Here comes
I'm so
Theo's like
good.
recalculating the HP of every monster he has written right now.
Just in case. You never know. Just in case.
Dude, sharpshooter is broken.
I love.
It's incredible. That is
Sharpshooter is hella
amazing.
broken.
So, do things like that? Is that like common in the woods in the wilderness?
It's
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's-
pretty typical. Yeah, yeah.
Not even the worst of it.
I saw it coming. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh
Something
yeah.
about it. Not a big deal.
But
Yeah.
not even a hair out of place on your head. Your
while-
head is it still look great.
While we're taking a short rest, I'm gonna call out and say, "Hey, Violet, can you help me with something over here?"
Okay. I walk over.
Okay. I'll kind of
saunter
like
over.
I'll start walking away from the group a little bit. And when you get
Jasper.
no, you can talk to me as you walk up. I'm just kind of
Okay, Jasper, just I gotta say, you're a great shot. But can you not do that thing where you like shot ice at me again? I feel like I need to be like next to you when you shoot and not in your range of fire. But I'm okay, fine. It's just I'm kind of happy you're with us.
you see me. Normally I'm jovial. I'm not jovial right now. And I look at you and I'm like,
Did you not like my joke? Oh,
"What's
my
wrong?
joke wasn't good enough.
What's wrong?"
I'm just really tired, and
This is not a regular level of tired. This is a
I
something
know
happened level of tired. What happened?
I don't know everything with the captain, and I guess I'm carrying this. I'm. Oh.
I as she like and I oops and I'm gonna put my hand out.
And I,
And if you try and
Don't
talk,
touch
I'll be like,
me.
nope, just and I just come on.
What?
You have the feather, don't you? I'm old,
No.
not stupid. Give me the feather.
I'm not giving it to you. I'm carrying it safely.
You do realize
Listen. Davina and I talked about it, and I am fully capable of carrying it, and her and I have an agreement.
You're not fully
where if
capable
it
of moving 15 feet without passing out. Give me the feather.
is this has nothing to do with the feather, I swear. This is just exhaustion, Jasper. And let me tell you, this time tomorrow, I know I'm going to be feeling great after we meet Kurithos. So how about this? Let's make a pact. If I still am exhausted this time tomorrow,
21
and
insight
I feel
check.
worse than I do right now, insight check.
21 insight.
All right.
What do you
I
insight?
can't
I
carry
think
for
she's
you,
full of shit.
Cal,
I
but I can
carry
carry you.
I think she's full of shit. I like this is like I have the
Mhm.
dad sense of like the teenager lying to me. It's just like no, like something
Go
like
ahead and
that
make
like
either deception or persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh shit.
like I'm a soldier, like I'm a father. I know when
Yeah.
a younger girl is lying to me, and I'm a soldier. I know when someone is physically exhausted past the point of like we've been in a jungle and we're tired.
18. Persuasion.
21, buddy.
Would you roll?
21.
21.
Said.
21. You stupid.
um.
Violet, look, I'm not trying to take away something that you want. I have to put my life in your hands right now and can't have you exhausted if something that you're carrying is causing that.
The feather is not causing it.
What is?
I don't want to have to tell you this, but you kept me up all night with your drumming. I really didn't want to have to break it to you, okay? I know that you're trying really hard, and I saw the effort that you were putting in. And just listen, I don't want you to stop with your musical performance, okay? You kept me up all night. I'm exhausted.
And
Next time,
like
I think
this is the truth, right? This is the Oh.
I just
Oh my gosh.
you really got me up. So and I pat him on the shoulder like very quickly. I'm like, just
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's really okay. I know how I could just tell how much you really loved it. I just next time I'll put in, I don't know, I'll stuff my ears full of grass or something or moss
No,
or like I don't know, I'll
I
just like
just won't
put something
I-
over my head so that
I just won't play the bongos. But like also my teenage daughter is better at deflecting. Give me the feather.
and I'm gonna like stop laughing and look at you and be like, this time tomorrow, if I am still exhausted, but I'm telling you, Jasper, that I'm not giving it to you, and it's not making me exhausted. I trust myself more than you, and I know that the feather is safer with me. I'm not giving it up. And you can see like I'm resigned, like I'm not giving it to you. And also then I add like and I'm like, and by the way, like for all intents and purposes, Davina's still carrying it, okay?
I
And I look at you.
stomp past her and I just yell, Davina!
Yes? What the fuck is going on?
Why did you give her the feather back?
You gave her the feather.
I'm really tired, I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, she's a grown woman. She knows it's dangerous for everyone. And she said that she promised me that if it started affecting her in the slightest, she would give it back to me, and I trust her.
Have you noticed that she's exhausted? She says it's not the feather. She says it's my bongos.
No, the feather.
Yeah, she told me this morning that your bongos kept her up.
Jesus fucking Christ. Either way, whether my bongos are good or bad, if she touches the feather, she dissociates, and that could kill us in a moment of crisis. So
Yes, we
she
know.
can hold it all she wants when my life is not in her hands. But for now, please take the feather back. She will not give it to me. I don't care if she has it, or I don't care if I have it, but she can't have it.
I'm not going to touch
Sal-
it. Jasper, I
Sal-
haven't touched it.
Sal, you made a promise that the minute that this became a problem, it's very clearly a problem right now.
It's just a problem because Jasper has his panties in a twist about it. Because I'm telling you, it is not because I'm not exhausted because of the feather. I promise you that. It was just drumming.
I know that. I believe you.
Mhm.
It's clearly
So give me
become
one
a
day. Oh, it's not what you think. I'm telling you, I've got this under lock and key. I haven't touched it. Haven't even thought about it until Jasper raised it. Honestly, I mean, we have plants attacking us. We got Kyrifos on the horizon. Like, and I just look down at it, and I'm just like, you trusted me, and I haven't raised it. I haven't done anything. This is just
I trusted you.
someone else having concerns. Yeah, someone else has concerns about it.
I trusted you to keep your promise.
And I haven't done anything. Jasper's just, he doesn't know me as well as you know me. So
I know, but this I would constitute this as but this is the definition of a problem.
why?
Because now everyone knows and everyone wants the feather safe. So can I please just hold on to it for you? Please. Do you trust me?
I mean, I do. I do.
Please, Sal. For everyone's peace of mind, please.
Oh. I'm going to form a mental link with her.
Oh, no.
I'm going to form another. I'm forming a mental link with her.
My gosh.
For 3 hours. Okay.
Vel's just sitting there like binding his wounds.
You're gonna hear in your head, and you're like,
What's going on?
You're like, I'm giving it to you for the sake of obviously everyone's eyes are on us, and like, I don't know why they don't trust me, and it's kind of annoying. I haven't done anything. I don't know. I haven't done anything.
I'm just gonna hold out my hand for appearance's sake, and then I'm gonna say,
Will you give it back? Will you give it back tonight?
I'm gonna say in my mind, we're gonna have a conversation, and then I'll make a decision. Please trust me.
Oh, okay, but what did I do to you? What did I do?
Nothing. I just want to talk to you privately, not in front of everyone. Can you just hand it over before they start realizing that we're talking in our heads?
Okay, Dad. Okay, fine. Oh, this is all right. And I'll put on a glove, and I'll go into my little pocket in my vest, and I will very begrudgingly hand it over to Davina, but then look at Jasper and give him like a little. He's gonna see my eyes flash red, and I'm gonna give him like a bit of a snarl.
I will.
And then I'll hand it over.
Seeing it, I'll look you dead in the eyes, and I'll say, if you don't want me to treat you like a petulant child, then don't act like one.
I was fine. I am fine. Oh my God, you're such a dad. You really are just like. I'm a dad. Oh.
For the record, I
Oh.
thought the drumming was kind of nice.
Thank you, Val.
Well, I will show you that my exhaustion didn't have anything to do with the feather.
That's fine. You can prove it to him. And I take the feather from her. And I put it somewhere safe.
Thank you. Now let's get going.
This is better than any soap I could have tuned to on the television.
We're
Well,
just
What a
we're
what a
Theo's
treat.
we're Theo's own K drama.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Oh,
With that being settled and resolved, I will go ahead and invite the next skill challenge as you guys continue your hunt. Who's up next?
Oh
right.
boy.
What are we thinking? Because I thought that battle with the whatever the scary plant thing is bound to make a lot of noise. If
Can-
Karatos was in earshot, he's probably on the move, right?
Can the same person make skill challenges, or does everybody have to go before one other person?
No, anybody can make a skill challenge, but if you've already made one with a certain skill, you can't use that skill again.
I'll go again.
What you got?
I'm going to. You tell me whether you buy this or not. We're getting closer to the mountains, right?
Indeed.
I know that Micah was heading back. I know how these people operate. Can I use insight to look for signs of how they would have hid themselves, or where, like, knowing what they value, where they would try and set up? The intent is insight, but I could also see it being survival.
I am gonna let you use insight because I like the connection to Micah, and you're putting yourself in the brain of a fellow high elf.
Yeah.
I will say, go ahead and use insight.
Okay.
Wait, do we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
help him?
I already rolled, so I'm gonna not look.
Don't tell us what it is. But we'll see if we can help. For an insight like that, I'm gonna try my best to help him using my own experiences of operating in the wilds. How a person would typically survive in outside of the protection of like one of the cities. Like the things that they would typically look for in the environment to help kind of shield them from some of the natural like storms and things like that. Looking for maybe like defensible positions when it comes to like if a shambling mound, for example, comes out of nowhere and hits your camp. Like so like defensible positions from both like living and like natural dangers.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna throw out one of my bardics again. Whoever's doing the main roll. Whatever.
Like candy.
Like, can
Get bardic inspiration. I love it.
Sal is too
It's all I
too
got,
upset
man.
at
I mean,
Jasper to help him.
What are you gonna do?
Vel Witch.
she's too upset. I mean, if you do,
Yeah.
do you guys want me to persuade the trees? Because I will persuade them. I will
I will
persuade them.
persuade the fuck out of those trees.
But Vel, which ability were you going with? Or skill? Sorry.
Jasper's going with insight.
Oh, Jasper.
I'm going with
Jasper's going
insight.
for insight.
Basically, I'm trying to get in the
Could-
mind of a fellow soldier.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. I don't know if this would necessarily help with him because it doesn't
Try it.
apply to like people, but I want to activate Divine Sense, and because it's like opens your awareness. I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. It's just sort of like opening up my third eye, kind of like scanning for anything that may be out of the ordinary, picking up on maybe why this horrible shambling moss creature was around. But yeah, just an extra way of scanning things. More input for Jasper.
D6 on the inspiration? Yeah?
Yes.
Do you want me to tell you the full roll now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Four on the d6. So it's 17 on the dice. My insight is 5. So that is a 22. 22.
I am realizing after Davina was just talking that we do have 2 charisma-based builds trying to navigate the wild.
I mean, I will say, the bardic inspiration saved you.
Yeah.
Woo!
So
Needed it.
well done, Davina. Well done, Jasper.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Which, okay, if I had gone with survival, that would have been a 3 instead of a 5, so that would have been 20. Would I still have gotten it?
Well, I'm talking about the bardic inspiration. Are you talking about the?
Yeah, I'm saying if I hadn't gotten insight.
If you hadn't done insight with the bardic inspiration, you still would have gotten it.
Okay.
Without the bardic inspiration, you would have gotten neither.
Holy.
Ooh.
So, well done.
I'm the only one that fails with bardic inspiration around these parts.
Jasper, coming out of that fight, a flip switched a little bit. Jesus Christ, a switch flipped a little bit in your brain. You are still in hunter mode. And on top of that, there's something about when you're in hunter mode, it actually provides such clarity and it defogs your brain in a way that sometimes is scary to you, but in this moment you need it. And you ask yourself, if I was Micah, if I was traveling through these woods based on what we grew up with in the jungle, how would I come about it? These are treacherous woods. You start to, in your mind's eye, start to see pathways that make the most sense. They jump out at you as if someone has physically highlighted them for you. You start to make your way over fallen branches, pathways. A couple times you even get up into the trees to navigate your way over across a flooded area, continuing to inch closer and closer to the mountain until all of a sudden you see them on the ground. Boot prints. A single track, the first prints of anything you've seen like this for a long way around. And they head directly up to the crags of the mountain that you've been making your way towards.
I'll stop everybody. And be like, okay, we have their tracks. From here on out, silence. Vel, you're with me. You 3, stay a little bit further back, but stay in eye shot.
Vel still has.
Yeah. Vel has the telepathic link, so me and Vel, we've done this before. No offense to you guys.
None taken. This is not my area of expertise.
Stay.
It is
keep
ours, though.
keep sight of us.
We got you.
But we'll go ahead just to scout, and Vel can relay anything back to you guys.
Perfect.
All right.
Partly to keep suspense and partly because I can't hold it anymore, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
You gotta pee.
Oh no! No!
Okay.
Oh,
now we
that
come up with all the schemes.
dad line
Yeah, exactly.
cut.
Now we
That
see.
dad line cut Jasper deep.
Which one?
The dad line.
You're such a dad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's.
Violet is not happy with you right now, but it's okay.
I'm not happy with you.
I know.
I'm not happy with any of you.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh,
that
that's such a
one
bad thing to
hurts.
say.
That
That's
one
such
hurt.
a bad
That
thing
one
to
hit
say.
deep. Got a little PTSD on that one. Didn't like
my
that.
god.
Oh boy.
I'll get you to trust me, Jasper. Don't worry.
I don't not trust you. I just think you're
Mm.
acting like a child.
I mean, Sally's not wrong, but
I know,
think
it's kind
we
of just
should
who
be
I am. Kind of just who I exactly. It's kind of just who I am.
Yeah, that was the norm for
you,
you.
you might
I know,
remind
I
me of a
know.
certain someone.
Sorry, trying to
Oh!
really, it makes you pee. I don't know, whatever. Anyways,
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
all right. In that case, I'm gonna need Velterra and Jasper to make some stealth checks for me, please.
Si, senor. Waja! Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's a 19.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Sorry. 15.
Okay. You inch your way through the brush and the overgrowth as you continue to follow the tracks. It's tough to follow them. It is because of your skill, Jasper, that you're even able to keep them. They are faint. They are starting to slowly be washed away in the rain and in the mud. But someone of your in the mindset that you were in right now, as the youth might say, you are locked in.
As the youth might say.
You are locked
The
in. You
youth.
follow these tracks. Velterra follows closely behind you. You crawl through mud, muck, branches and twigs, slice your face as you slowly creep silently through this area to characters who are quite familiar with this terrain. You reach a rocky outcrop that starts to kind of rise up into the mountains a little bit. And you see there is a ledge, maybe about 15 feet up, and it's hard to see in the rain, but there is a very small little stream of smoke that is coming up off of the ledge.
So, like, above the ledge, not under the ledge?
Yeah, so this is basically like, I'm trying to think of the best way to like picture it. It's like the rock face is coming down this way. There's a ledge, and then it drops 15 feet, and you guys are here at the bottom. There's a kind of like flatter area up here
Okay.
where
Okay.
the smoke is coming off of.
Sure. Okay. I'll just nod to Vel and kind of just motion our way back towards the group. Okay. So, what's the play?
Do we get help? Me and Vi just walk up. We're two damsels lost in the woods. We need help.
Yes! Oh my God! Help! Help! Damsels in distress! Oh no!
I mean,
I'm kidding.
Jasper, these are people that you're familiar with. What do you think we should do?
I mean, that's a great way to get shot.
No, please don't.
In Belle's head, I'll just be like, let's attack. Tell us an angle. Tell us where to go. Where to position ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's attack.
The difficult part is where they have the high ground. So
Is there a way
Okay,
around up
let's-
above where we can split and then
Mm-hmm.
someone on the high ground force them down?
How high up is it? The outcropping.
yeah, how high was it? How far from the ground?
About 15-ish feet.
I could boost everyone up there.
Of climbing, like sheer drop, 15 feet.
Not necessarily sheer. I mean, you didn't necessarily like explore too much of the area. It's a mix of kind
Okay.
of sheer and sun. It's rocky.
I honestly don't hate the idea of luring them out here. I really don't, honestly. So
So what would you need from us to do that?
I think the get help might actually work.
Damsels?
Just
Okay.
do it from inside the tree line, not from.
Well,
Don't go up to them asking for help. Just
mm,
like
well, okay. I turned to Deb and I'm like, how about I'm okay doing this alone if you want to have my back in the tree line, or did you want to do it, or we both do it?
I mean, I love to perform, so
I know. Okay, then let's do this. Let's do this together then.
do we
This is
Thelma
gonna
and
be
Louise it and
fun.
grab her hand?
Yeah. I'm so happy that you're out here. Okay. And we turn to Elaine, and I'm going to turn to Elaine and be like, okay, Elaine, stay hidden. We're going to lure them in as bait. And then the second that you get the signal, and in Belle's head, I say, what's the signal? What do you need us to signal? Okay, we'll
I
just
mean,
yell
so
out.
here's the thing. So we'll find a good spot for us to ambush them. So that would be the next thing I would do, DM, is look for a spot that's not too far from the tree line, that has defensible positions, somewhere I can get up in a tree, but also like spots for people to hide on the ground as well. That would be to our advantage.
Yeah, so the tree line here is it's a lot of like tall pines as you start to get close to the rock.
Okay.
There is still definitely some brush here at the base. But if you guys were to kind of try and the the brush it's navigable. It's still a little bit tough to kind of make your way through, but the trees are kind of the biggest sources of cover in this
Okay.
area unless you're trying to get up into the rocky region.
Sure. Okay. Are the trees scalable?
Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe we just pick a spot close to the tree line and just go for it. Because I don't think we're gonna be able to sneak up a rock with no cover on the rock to where they have the high ground. And I'll turn to Val and be like, "Oh,"
Mm.
Val just walked away. But
I
Deb,
think
can you?
Vol's getting a little chatty
Yeah.
in his head there.
yeah.
Yeah. Deb, can you make it look like an owlbear attacked me? We know that they're really
I was
prevalent in
just
these woods.
I was just looking at what I could do. I think I could. No, I don't have anything ready like that. Oh, I could use, yes, I can use prestidigitation, I think. So- Yeah, so I can like soil you to make you look like you're bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Val,
I love this.
you think this is a good idea? Or do you think we should just storm them?
I guess what's our plan? We killing him, capturing?
Killing him.
A little bit of both.
Well,
Hey,
we need answers from Kirifos first before we do anything with him.
I'll look each one of you in the eyes and say he's mine.
That's fair.
Understood.
Well, we gotta bring him to us, then yeah, it's the best plan we got.
All right.
All right, Davina,
I
let's put on a little show.
I
Put
Edward
on the best
Ed,
show that we have in a while.
Edward
Okay, I
Twilight
want
climb a
you.
tree.
All right.
So
We're where we need to be in the clearing.
yeah, whoever's not putting on a little show here, tell me a little bit more about what you're planning to do with yourselves.
I'm getting up in a tree that
Okay.
has
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
just a tree that has good line of sight all around me, so that I always have eyes on them, and I have eyes if I can get high enough in a tree that I have eyes on them, on
Mhm.
not on like on Kirifos and Micah from the tree. That's ideal. But you tell me if there's a tree that could get me that kind of line of sight.
Absolutely. And I would just need an acrobatics check from you.
Sure. Yeah,
Uh,
19 on the die. It's plus
Nice.
Oh yeah, you forgot
7.
about that. You're
Yeah.
like fucking score.
Woo!
I'm not happy about using all of these good rolls. I feel like now I'm just gonna not hit anything.
Who knows? I'm not a very stealthy person, so I want to hide like behind if there are like boulders or anything like that, like in very dense bush or something like that. Just like I am very shiny, and that's a problem. So I need to just completely cover myself. Could I find a place like that around here? Even if it is a bit further off the path or away from this.
I will say yes.
Okay.
And then go ahead and make a stealth check anyways.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration for it. I don't want to be seen. It was worse. No. I went from an
Oh,
8 to
no.
a 6. So yeah, that's great. That's good. My stealth ain't good. I don't know that. I think I'm doing just fine. But I'm gonna ask before I go and hide.
Oh, no.
It's fucking it's Iron Giant trying to hide.
It is. It really is. Just a big clunk,
Yes.
clunk, clunk through. Violet, could you open a channel with me? Could you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
How many can I have open at one time?
So many.
I don't know.
You can only have one at a time. You'd have to switch it.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
since
have
I'm
to
with you,
switch
you
it.
can
I can
forfeit.
but I can have it open with 2 people at once. So I'm gonna drop you, Vel. Keep Davina.
No,
And then
no. Oh no, no.
add-
I'm with you. Keep Fel and add Elaine and drop me.
Adeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
That
is
way,
like when you
if I
get 5
get-
people to be in your circle with like AT&T.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we only have an hour now. So Val, we still have a longer
Okay.
one, but
I guess I'm not cool
well, I guess
enough to be in a group chat.
the new set is 1 hour. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got a group chat going.
We're good to go.
Vel is going to hide behind Elaine.
Awesome. Good. This is fine. I am extremely visible, but you will not be seen at all. So,
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me just as well.
Yeah. It's 14.
better than me.
Better than me.
And in this case, I know Violet just BRBR'd, but Davina, we can
Berber.
Berber.
Tell me a little bit about what you prestidigitation to make just
Yeah.
attacked by an owlbear.
Yeah. So I'm
Trying to make
planning on.
noise.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna be inside the tree, like wherever Vel and Jasper set us up. I'm just gonna start crying out, but my game plan is to, as soon as he gets close enough, I'll sling like a quip, like a vicious mockery at him, and then I'm assuming that's when everyone will come in.
Okay, so that's kind of how you're initiating the
Yeah.
situation. All
You're
right.
initiating it by just insulting the man.
Oh, just wait.
I will need a performance check from
Oh,
you.
From both
okay.
of us?
So
No, just from
no,
Davina.
I was gonna say Vel, Salah's playing Dead in My Arms, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, please, someone help, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Performance, you said? No.
Yes.
25.
Wow, yes, I am dead.
It's a little uncanny for the lot of you. You've seen Davina in her kind of like power broker element before. You've never seen this Davina before. She
Stop,
is
please. No. Perfect mascara running.
in a split second. She was a woman in charge with a plan. She was calm, cool, and collected, ready to go. That woman disappears. What you now see and hear in front of you is a hysterical, weeping woman screaming and crying out for help. It's so good for a split second. Some of you even wonder if maybe something went wrong and you needed, and then you were like, wait a minute, no, this was the plan. She's just doing a really good job at it. This happens for a few seconds. Jasper, you hear it first before Davina sees it. There is footsteps, crunching of leaves. A figure steps out into the path. And real quick, let me send y'all a little picky pick.
A pick
Ooh.
pick.
Character
Okay.
art.
See.
And
We
because
work with my computer's running so slow.
and since this guy sucks, does that make it a dick pic?
I
Eh, 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 eh.
Oh.
God, that's so awkward. You can see the props that I put.
Fantasy art of a beefy.
Pink punk soldier with hand replaced by blaster and blue energy image number 3.
Wow.
I love beefy human male.
He's very beefy.
One
The,
second, I'm changing
Oh
my
my
palm
God.
settings in
The,
Opus to beefy human male.
Oh my god.
I'm going to die. This was fun. Thanks for playing. Good game. GG. I'm gone.
I know you've been using Midjourney for some porn stuff, but like, damn boy.
Anyway, that's Kirafos. That's what you see. So
He's now just beefy man to me.
Beefy human male.
Okay.
What a
Yeah.
hunk of
Right.
meat.
The fact the fact the fact that Midjourney knows what beefy male means.
I know. Well, to totally derail us from this moment, the words. Some of the words I used, it like was not catching. Like that one seemed to catch. Like I said, like bigger. I said like muscular, and it gave me this like weird fucking like roided out piece of shit. I'm like, no, just give me like I just want like a bigger dude.
A little beef.
So-
A little beef.
Beef.
Anyway,
Where's the
God.
beef?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Never again. Anyways. Jesus Christ. Davina and Violet.
Yeah.
A figure makes its way towards you. It is
Okay.
a tall man.
Would you describe him as a beefy human male?
Shit's about to go down. You want to piss me off right now? I swear to God. I'll sharp shoot your ass. He's got a gun too. Anyways, he steps a little ways back and he calls out to you and he says, "Ladies, what's all the hubbub?"
I just hello? Is someone there? Please help me, please.
Oh, stop your crying. I can help you. What do you need?
Is he like
God.
within
He's keeping a little bit of a distance, but he has come into your vision.
Okay. I'm like, please, my friend's really hurt. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. She won't wake up.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll come take a look. And he steps towards you.
As he steps forward, the tears on my face seem to dry up, and I look at him deadpan, and I'm just gonna vicious mockery and say, "Oh my god, I love your corset."
I would shoot at that point.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Oh no, I don't have the mind thing with Sal. So I'm gonna
No.
like in my arms. I'm gonna like give her like a little twitch, a little wiggle, and I'm gonna say like, as in like now
Okay.
to
And
tell
who?
Elaine and Belle.
Jasper, I don't
Now
recall
you hear in your heads.
you saying that you were shooting to initiate combat, so I'm gonna say
That's fair. That's fair.
combat is initiated by Davina.
Yeah.
With
Do
her
we-
vicious mockery.
Do we get a surprise
Everybody
round?
roll initiative. Yes, absolutely. I would say
Okay.
everyone gets a surprise round for
Cool.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was more of like that's what I was gonna do with the
Yes.
surprise round, not like a I get it. Yeah.
Amazing.
With
Oh.
that,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
we have entered
Oh.
combat.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a 23 on the yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Wait. I think it's +5.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is +5.
You
So it's a
know.
23. Got an 18 on the die.
Yeah.
I got into super method character, you know? Like, I really thought that I was unconscious. It took me a little bit to get out of it.
So it was. Yeah, you were too busy talking to people, telling them to go.
Question
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the DM while you're getting everything ready. Did I see them up there? Like, did I have line of sight of? Do I have eyes on Micah?
You don't see Mike at the moment.
Okay.
Sorry, so 23 for Jasper. What did other people get?
I got a
Roll it
13.
13 for Elaine.
6.
I did
6 for Violet.
24 for moi.
20
Well
I was surprised.
done.
I rolled a 19. I'm very surprised.
I got 19.
19
Mm.
for Eltera.
Oh, we're gonna
then
fuck
our
this
good old
guy up.
buddy Kirithos. Okay. With that, Davina, go ahead and cast that vicious mockery. Remind me what I need.
Yeah,
You just
get
need
him.
a wisdom
Get
save of
him.
18.
Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 4.
Okay. So then he takes 2 psychic damage.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right. You call out to him this comment. He looks at you and he's sort of like, "What?" And he's confused. He's unsure. You've put him off edge a little bit. And Jasper, you immediately follow Davina, unless she has something else she wants to do.
Do we have a map?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hey.
Bobo Skiatin Totten?
Oh, there he is.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I love to see.
It's like a,
Oh, yes.
like a steampunk Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Excuse me, a beefy steampunk Mad-Eye Moody.
I'm being very
A
beefy.
beefy human male.
Michael was facing some DM backlash from that, so I wasn't gonna be the one to say.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah. I will start this
Sorry,
off.
Davina, I need
Oh.
real quick, Davina, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna like help Sal to her feet, and then I'm gonna like just move back like 10 feet.
Ooh,
Awesome.
smart.
I'm behind a little bit of a tree here.
Yeah, I guess.
Beautiful. All right, Jasper.
And then that's it.
Okay. I am going to burn a crux bullet. Burn a crux shot. And I am going to use poison cloud. So I will roll to hit. Wonderful. That's I'm still rolling hot. 15 on the die, so 19.
19. Real quick. Sorry, I moved away. 19 hits.
Oh god, I was fucking terrified there for a second. Okay,
Oh, goodness.
19 hits. So he needs to make a con save.
Con save. That is going to be that's a natural 20.
Okay, well he saves.
Wow.
That's some bullshit, but that's fine. That's fine.
Silvery barbs.
Damn it, girl, I didn't want to say it, but
Yes.
Ooh.
Took me a second.
silver barbs, baby.
All right, so that's gonna
Be
be
lower.
Reroll.
still with the silvery barbs. That is a 22.
Yeah, that'll make it. You still, with silver barbs, you still get to give someone advantage, so you can pick someone to give advantage on the next.
True.
But okay. So let me see what happens on. Okay, so it just doesn't do anything, but that's fine. I will roll my damage. That is a 9 on the d10. So,
Oof.
9 plus 15.
Yes.
And with the rest of my turn, I'm going to stay in the tree. But I'm going to, like, because these are huge trees, right?
Yes, they're very small.
So, like, I'm going to get, like, I'm going to shoot him and then go to the other side of the tree so that he does not have line of sight on me.
Okay.
And
Nice.
then I will.
I just like the gunshots.
I will. I guess in Elvish, I'm gonna yell a battle call that my company would have used, trying to get Micah's attention.
Ooh.
What would it be?
I guess we didn't talk about what were the the knights called.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a cool name right now. In Elvish, I'll yell because my company would ride Quetzals.
Quaddle, correct. Yeah.
Quaddles. So I'm gonna yell Zephyrs on me in Elvish.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for me, dog.
Veltara.
Okay. If I pop out from behind Elaine, do I have line of sight? More or less?
If you like pop out like here,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So I'm gonna pop out and probably just throw an Eldritch Blast his way.
Hit a bitch.
I don't know if I was hidden or not.
Hit a bitch.
But
Hit a bitch.
do I have advantage, I guess, is my way of asking if I was hidden.
For this round, yes, you do.
That is 14 and 18. 18 to hit.
The 18 hits.
So on that, it's just a 1d10 now because it's not a crit. Which is
Oh
lame.
no.
Oh no.
Might as well not even roll the dice, bro.
I don't think I will. Basically, no damage. Well, it's a 2 on the die plus the extra 6, so a total of 8 damage there.
Beautiful.
And then I think I'm going to also cast Hex on him as a first level spell.
Ooh.
Aw, hex yeah.
So with him Hex, I probably should have done it first, but I didn't think about it.
I'll let you invert. I'll let you invert.
It's an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Yep.
So it's an extra 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I get to choose an ability, and he has disadvantage on that ability check. I'm just gonna go with this because I've been with Jasper longer. Do I know what some of Jasper's things might require him to be? Whether it be hardy, dexterous.
Is
strong.
it a check or a saving throw? Is the
A check.
question. On a check. Let me check if that would even do anything with.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go with if it is a check, 'cause it's not a saving throw. I'm gonna go with a strength. I'm gonna go with strength checks.
I think all of my stuff is saving throws, so I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with strength checks because then Elaine can pin him down if we need to, and we're trying to
Gotcha.
grapple him. I'm gonna go with strength checks. Disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Then I'm gonna do my best to kind of hide behind Elaine a little bit back here again. And I'll kind of duck back behind her and be like, all right, you're up, go get him. And I kind of give her like
Okay.
a pat.
Well,
I really
as,
like-
as it just so happens, Elaine, you are in fact up.
Let's go. I love that.
Amazing. I charge out
Elaine,
of the bushes.
you have my silvery barbs advantage.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna charge forward, and run up on Kirithos with my sword. Perfect. And I'm going to, let me see. What did oh my gosh, spells are weird, man. Alrighty.
Tell
Okay.
me about it.
This is all fine. I'm gonna first bonus action cast. What is the name of this thing? I literally put my little notebook away. Da-da-da-da-da.
Inflict
Where's it gone?
wounds.
I have to inflict wounds out of nowhere.
Yes,
okay.
inflict wounds using my sword.
Yes, I cast. It's called stabbing. I'm gonna cast Divine Favor using a bonus action. And so this allows me to add, I believe, an extra 1d4 of radiant damage to any of my hits. So which is very nice. Let me double check. Bonus
Very
action.
nice.
Yeah, d4 radiant damage on hit.
Nice.
It's separate from Divine Smite, which is very exciting. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna swing. That is a 17
Advantage.
to hit. Oh, okay, disadvantage. A 19 plus 6, so 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay, sweet. So I hit him with my sword for 2d6. Let's see. That is 13 damage because it's plus 4. So yes,
Okay.
so 13
13 total.
slashing damage. And then for radiant, 4 radiant damage. And I will smite as well. I will divine smite because I can do it on
Yes.
hit. So I will do this. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And that is, oh boy, 14 more radiant damage.
My God.
So,
Fuck this
Yeah.
guy in particular.
fuck him specifically.
All right, so Elaine rushes out of the bush, draws her sword, comes forward, and brings it down in a sickening arc right on Kirithos. It catches him right along his arm, and he screams out in pain while he takes the damage from the hits. That was a beast.
Excellent.
That was a beast.
Whew.
Violet,
Yes, Elaine.
you are up.
Is he looking very confused? Still? Yeah.
Just a little.
bit.
Great. I'm going to, once Davina puts me down, sort of run as fast as I can and as swiftly as I can around Elaine, so that I'm flanking her. And then I'm gonna look at Kirithos and be like, "Oh, are you hurt? Let me make it better for you." And I'm going to, behind him, like get behind him and be like, "Here, I'll make it better," and give him a kiss on the cheek from behind. and life drain, because I am very hungry.
Make
Oh
your
my
Um,
gosh.
Is this bitch a vampire?
Oh, I use my da, 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 da. Sorry, 1 second. Constitution. Okay, that's actually 19 to hit.
Yes, ma'am. It hits.
Excellent.
Lovely. So what happens next? Okay, so I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek, and then that's 1d4 necrotic on hit. So that's 2. And so what happens is you're
I have it written as 2d4. Did we change it?
2d4. Okay, perfect. Let me roll another one. So that's 4 damage total.
Okay.
And for those who are close by, which is only Elaine, you'll see that as I'm like, oh, let me make this better for you. I'll kiss it and make it better. As I do, my eyes turn like a dark black. Like everything goes black. And I'm going to suck out some of his life force.
Ooh.
And I'm doing it in a way where at the same time, that's a bonus action. So then I'm also going to use my psionic dagger to distract him and to also slice at the sides of his neck. So attack on one side and then attack on the other.
Hell yeah, make that attack roll.
So now I don't have I'm not so tired anymore, right?
No, ma'am.
You.
So
So I don't.
That's only a second.
We'll talk
That's
about
only a
We'll
second.
talk
No
about
one
this
sees.
later.
No one sees. It's in the thick of battle, and you're too far away. You don't see it. So that's only a 7 to hit.
Talk
with my
about
one
this
hand.
later. I rolled a 21 to your 19 on that insight, so.
That was a while ago. And then, as this is happening, though, Elena's fought with me before. So when this happens, I'm gonna like look at her and look her dead in the eyes, and then give a little bit of a smile, because she knows exactly what's going on. And then roll with my other dagger. That is a that's a 19 to hit with my other dagger, my offhand. Okay.
Let's go.
1 second. Okay, so that's D6. That's 10 damage.
All right, let's break down what just happened here.
Yeah.
Violet saunters her way up to Kiraphos, says her little shtick, and you see a green energy in her kiss on Kiraphos. As she pulls back, a green energy sort of sucks itself into kind of the direction. She kind of like wipes her lips a little bit and just sort of like shakes it off. And then whips her fingers around with a psychic dagger and slices him across for some damage. Incredible.
Oh my god.
With that, we return to the top of the round. Davina, you are up.
Wait, he didn't.
My God.
Oh, right. Surprise round.
Surprise. Yeah. Surprise, bitch.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
Okay, I think
motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker.
That's motherfucker. I think Davina's gonna be a little in shock and awe at watching Elaine and Sal work this efficiently. But she is going to cast Phantasmal Force on him. She is going to make it look like, so he's got to do, actually, yeah, let's see if he does it first. Do an intelligence save of 15 first.
Intelligence save of 15. He rolled a 16.
Oh my gosh. Sucks.
Damn it. Okay. Then I guess I'm just standing there in awe of Violet and Sal.
Yeah, that was sexy.
My God.
Wait, let me.
Yeah. The downsides of being a caster, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna give my last Bardic to Jasper again.
Nice.
All right. Well, Jasper, it just so happens it is your turn.
How's he looking?
He's taken some hits, but even
He's
for a man
fine.
who's been surprised, he's still standing pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay. I will go ahead and I'm gonna use my last Crux bullet. And I will do another Dragon's Breath. That's not as good, so I will use the Inspiration. Thank you very much, Davina. That's very good. 5 plus 13 is 18 plus my usual 9, so 26.
Yep.
Okay.
It needs
26.
to make a save, right?
No save on this one. This is just extra
Oh,
damage.
just on a hit. Okay.
Yeah, this one's just on a hit. I think it's the only one that's not on a save.
I think you're right.
So D10 and 2D6. All right. Not great on the fire. 4 fire, and 5 piercing. So 20 piercing and 4 fire.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Alright. Jasper
Shame
once again
me.
fires, but this time there is a flame that erupts upon impact. Kirifos, who's still trying to take stock of the situation that's happening around him, takes a shot to the shoulder, which erupts in flames. It's the same shoulder that Elaine actually hit, and he screams out again, and his eyes shoot up to you, Jasper. Anything else?
I'll just look around and try and see if I can get eyes on Micah, or if he's in the area.
Okay.
And then I'll pop back around the tree so he cannot shoot me.
Okay. Before Valterra goes, Kirifos is going to use one of his legendary actions.
This
It's a legendary action?
fucking bitch.
God, no.
Jasper, where you were up in the tree, he goes, I see you, you can't hide from me! And he's going to, with his arm that has not been hit, he's going to, in one motion, reach down into his belt, break something off, and whip it up into the tree.
Whip it
As it
real
makes its
good.
way up into the tree, Jasper, you're hiding behind the tree. All of a sudden, you hear a boom, a thud, and then a metallic kind of like whirring, like
What?
a pentadrone unravels itself and sticks itself in the bark. It's this like weird metallic looking starfish thing, and it is embedded in the tree, and this mechanical eye sort of peeks around and looks at you. And let me put that up on the map.
No.
Oh my God.
But like, what
Oh,
if?
he's so ugly.
But like, what if? No.
I love him.
But if
Is this gonna be the first damage I take all campaign?
and that and that's gonna be alright. So his initiative comes.
Oh no, I'm gonna take my first damage,
Alright.
guys.
With an eye?
What's it like to not be at full health?
Oh.
But Valterra, you are in fact.
Oh, not yet. Okay, great. I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to. cast Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll step out so I can see. I think I'm kind of back here, so I'll probably step out, kind of line of sight
Yeah.
over here.
Look around here.
If I can see him from there without Elaine getting in the way, yeah. I was gonna say I can
Yeah.
go further down here if I need to.
Actually, yeah, this is a much better shot.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Witch Bolt. Okay, so I'm gonna use it as a second level.
Okay. All right. Witch Bolt erupts
And
from
that
Velterra.
is- I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that. Much better. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the best part about Witch Bolt is you get to use a D12, which is how often do you get to use D12?
Woo!
So that is going to be 2d12. 5 damage.
Fucking
2d12 and you got 5 damage?
Sure did. Not great. But I can
reroll that d12 each
I
turn.
can do it automatically, yeah.
Yeah.
But that is also, I am also concentrating, just so you know.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So again, that Witch Bolt shoots out of Velterra's hand. Again, you sort of see that as his hand shoots forward. It's almost like a quick extension, like his finger, like as his hand moves forward. Even though his physical hand stops, the motion continues. A set of fingers comes out from his hand, and then a bolt of electricity blasts out of that incorporeal hand directly at Kirifos.
That's it.
Anything else? That's it. All right.
Yep.
Next, up in the tree, Jasper.
No.
This weird, strange little creature stares at you with a mechanic kind of blinking eye, and you hear this sort of kind of charging sound, like a whoop, 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 whoop. In a quick barrage, all 5 of its arms make rapid fire attacks at you up in the tree.
5 attacks?
5 attacks.
Jesus!
Lord. What?
Wait, real
I
quick.
need one. Yeah.
That's a few.
I hit him with an attack, I get an extra d6 necrotic because he's hexed, I forgot.
Hell yeah.
6!
I made the
Thank you.
DM mad.
I swear it's not personal. Alright, of those attacks, let's roll all 5. What is it to hit? We have a 21,
Sure.
22,
Sure.
13,
Nope.
19,
Yep.
and another 13.
Nope. So three
So
of
3 of those hits.
3 of them hit.
Oh, my
All right.
lord.
In that
Woo!
case, you will
Could have
take...
been worse.
Be cooler if you didn't.
Wait. I'm gonna use one more silvery garbage for one of them.
For one of them? Okay. Let me re-roll that one then. It's gonna hit. It's a 19.
Yeah.
Well, I give
Oh, you get to give
advantage to
advantage.
Jasper. I'll give it to Jasper.
Dankeschön.
All right, Jasper, you will take 9,
He
11,
deserves it.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Elaine, you are up next.
Awesome. I don't know how to deal with the freaky little metal bug, so I'm gonna hit the man. I'm gonna hit the beefy human male. Once again. Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry, we had a sandwich topper in battle.
We're at an Arby's, baby.
See,
we have the boots.
Megan, you're gonna have to add Kirifos to your little presentation. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a daddy?
Controversial, yet brave.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Is he a dad?
Oh, he's fathered
I'm gonna-
many a bastard.
So many. They're
All
everywhere.
right, what was your attack roll?
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
Yay! Excellent. We do. Oh my gosh. Where's the
Kill
research? Here we go.
him.
I want to, but no, I promised someone else would be allowed. Let me see. 9 plus 4, 13 slashing damage.
Oof.
How is he looking right now?
With that 13 slashing damage, the swagger that he had a little bit coming into this round, coming off the surprise, has dampened quite a lot. He's looking a little rough.
Okay. Trying to decide if I want to spend a spell or not. Yeah, screw it. I'll Divine Smite again. I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Fun to
Yes.
smite. I got one move. It's good. Alrighty. Okay. Legit max rolled. Oh,
Hell
one
yeah.
radiant. So that's 16 radiant damage from the smite, plus another 1 from my what is it? What's it called? Blah, 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 blah. This other spell I cast from earlier. Divine Favor.
Divine Favor, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a total of 17 radiant damage to him.
Wow.
Once I notice he's not doing well, I switch to non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Bonk territory now.
Yeah, like
Alright.
trying to stun him or something. Like a flashbang kind of radiant.
Anything else from you?
Nope, that's all I got.
Alright, he is going to take that hit from you, be dazed, and almost this you can tell it's another soldier. Almost robotically, he is going to take his sword and just use his second legendary action to make another swing immediately at you, Elaine.
Oh god,
And
okay.
that will be wait, hold on.
A 3.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Damn it.
That hits.
No, not cool.
Alright. In
I'll be
that
fine, I'll be fine.
case, that will be
Do it. I do it. I do my last one. You do your last one? My last silver farm.
Do it.
I have to for Elaine. I have to.
Save it.
No, I have to. It's a nat 20.
No, it's a dirty.
It's a dirty 20.
It was a dirty.
Oh, it's a 30. Okay, then no. Yeah.
Let him hit me. Let him hit me.
I believe in you.
Alright, that is going to be 13 slashing damage, Elaine.
Okay. Alrighty.
Does it say anywhere in your character sheet if you are resistant to necrotic damage?
I think necrotic is not. I'm immune to the poison condition.
Poison. Alright,
Like,
well in that
poison
case,
and disease don't hit me.
you also take 8 necrotic damage.
Ew. Okay.
Don't like that.
Ooh.
Ugh. That's nasty.
And it is now Kirifos' turn.
Oh,
You're a
no.
bitch, and so is your
He's
aunt.
gonna shake it off real quick and immediately ground himself. He's gonna take. Actually, yeah, he's gonna take one step. No, you know what he's gonna do? Because I forgot he can do this. He's gonna jump. He's gonna bonus action, use his jump ability to jump back to, I think, here, right? Let me measure this.
Do we get an attack of opportunity with this?
Not.
That sucks.
No.
And I hate it. That sucks and I hate it. He left my threatened area. I should be able to swing on this idiot.
He
Rude.
looks at the
Rude
two
man.
people in front of him and says, "If you want to fight, you gotta fight." He's gonna take the hand that's on his arm that's been taking a beating. He's gonna throw his arm down. His hand slides right off. It detaches. He's gonna pull it back up and sort of cock it and point it forward. And where there was a hand is now an open cannon. And he is going to wind up and take shots at the two people directly right in front of him, Elaine
Let's go.
and Violet.
Oh my god.
And ow.
So
And out.
Lane, that will be a 22 to hit, and
That
Violet,
hits.
that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So a blue light glows within the barrel of this cannon. It powers up and fires an energy blast at both of you. You each take 13 piercing damage.
All right.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, he is going to second wind and regain some hit
Oh.
points.
Jerk, idiot.
Idiot.
Idiot. Idiot.
Yeah. Violet, you are up.
Okay.
Flam bullshit.
Hmm. 1 second. I have an idea. I just don't know if it'll work.
Send it. Send it.
Okay. Yep.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna send it. So I'm gonna break my connection with my pals, Vel and Elaine, and I'm gonna form a psychic connection with Kiraphos and just scream in his head. Scream. Blood
You want me to
curdling.
find out in the world?
Scream.
That is like
So
that's
just
gotta be some
basically to
serious.
distraction.
That is
Kiraphos,
so freaky.
Kiraphos is the girl walking home from school with her hands over her
Yeah,
ears,
the
and you're the
trumpet
trumpet boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm screaming in his mind to break him.
Dun,
And
dun, 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 dun.
I don't know if that's. I think that is my action. But I can bonus action. I'm. Oh, do I hide or do I? Yeah, I have to just for my own sake. I need to hide, so I'm gonna bonus action to hide and jump into the brush to my left.
Nice.
Honey,
And that is
Violet, sweetie,
a.
excuse me, hold on one sec. Your psychic whispers is once per long rest.
That's for free. And then I have 4 psionic dice that I get to use. So I use my free one and I use 3 others. So I'm using my last one.
Why does it say once per long rest?
For free.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
I don't know the class, so I can't chime in on this.
I don't
one.
either. Yeah, I've never seen it's.
Is this-
Yeah, it's interesting.
Is this the
It says
soul knife, right?
each time you use this power after each long rest, you don't expend the psionic energy die. All other times you use the power, you expend the die. So I used 1, and
So
then I
she's
used
got
it 3 other times, but I have a total of 4 psionic energy die that I can use.
So she's got to buy 3, get 1 free.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Figure it
Yes,
out. We'll figure it out.
yes.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, for now we'll roll with it. Yeah, there's a lot of text here. I gotta read this. We'll figure it out. But for now,
I'll read it.
Okay.
You go. You guys keep going.
we'll keep
So
going.
I used my free one with Vel, and then I used my other, and then I have 4 more. I used 1 with Davina, another one with Elaine, to then hold it with Vel, and then I just used my 3rd with Kiraphos.
Okay.
But fact check me. But I'm screaming in his head, and then I dive into the bushes to hide, and I rolled a 16 plus 9, so like pretty good to hide.
Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good. All right, so you're rolling like. Let me move? Like over here? In the
Yes.
bushes?
Perfect. Yep. Out of
Okay.
sight.
Alrighty. In that case, we are back at the top of the order. Davina, you are up.
I'm gonna look to Sal, and I'm just gonna ask her who wore the metal arm better, and then I'm gonna cast heat metal on his arm.
Oh my gosh.
God, I love that spell so fucking much.
So good.
Yeah, so there's no save, it's just damage.
Yeah, drop your arm, bitch.
Drop it. Okay.
I already know Theo's gonna use it on me and my gun, and it's gonna be sad.
Yay.
Okay,
Nothing.
that's 15 damage to his metal arm.
Holy shit. Okay. Anything else?
No. I'm out. I'm out, man, of a lot of shit. Yeah, that's it.
He is going to take this time in between turns, just in sheer anger and frustration. He's going to detach from the other side of his belt a second device. And he's going to whip it forward at the blade, where it once again unravels itself into this weird ass looking starfish thingy.
I hate these.
It's just stop throwing shit.
Litter it.
Ah, yes, a biblically accurate angel. I see.
Yeah. Fucking Vidalcan
Jasper,
piece of shit.
you are
Okay.
up.
Question.
Yes.
You said that there was like a like line that like attached to the tree.
Not like a no. I mean, it's like he's like full of all sharp points. He basically like wedged himself into the tree for leverage, but he's like
He's independent. There's no line that's
he
connecting.
can't like cut a line and he's gonna like.
I was gonna ride the line, but either way, there's no line.
Oh, that would be cool.
Okay. I don't want to be up here. So, how high up am I?
I would say you're at least 15, 20 feet up in the tree.
Sure. Are there bushes below me?
Yes, there are.
I'm
Violet is pretty much hiding in one right now.
I am going to Assassin's Creed. My reasoning for why I should be good at this is having read Road Quetzals. It is not a. There is a non-zero chance you're going to get knocked off of your Quetzalcoatl, so you kind of learn how to fall in a jungle. So the idea is I hopefully know how to hit the ground without fucking dying.
I will say make an acrobatics check.
Wonderful. It is at advantage because of silvery barbs.
If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yes. Oh, nat 20 anyway, so we're good.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's go!
Beautiful.
I'll say for that your falling damage is halved. Of
Yeah,
what it would've
sure,
been
that's fair.
otherwise. So you are able to jump out of the tree.
I'm
you still take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Sure.
in the process.
I'm assuming the thing gets an attack on me.
It does. That was going to be my next piece. It does. It makes an attack with its little arm against.
Oh, but it's not 5. That's nice.
No, just the one. That's an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
So then that will be an additional 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points. All right. Cool. All right. Then once I'm on the ground, I'm gonna use a bonus action to second wind. So second wind is a D10 plus con, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically a hit die.
Yep. Hooah! Yeah! 8 plus what's my con? My con is 3, so I get 11 back. Cool. So I'm at not what I was before, which is great. And then I will shoot. I will. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll line up a shot on him. Aiming for. I'm trying to not blow his brains out. Like I'm trying to maim him, not kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
If I were next to him, I would like nudge the gun just a little bit so he does take that shot.
This one probably is not gonna hit, but an 11 on the dice with no extra frills, so 15.
Does not hit.
Yeah. That's gonna be how much movement does that use for me?
Dropping 20 feet? I mean, that's a great question. I'll say you got, what's your movement, 30?
Yeah.
I'll say you got 10 left.
Cool. I'm gonna go 10 this way. No, 10 this way. Shit. Nope, 10 this way. Yeah.
He's zooming.
I'm trying to not be near this motherfucker anymore.
I
Okay.
hate him.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty. This guy right here, having unraveled, is going to kind of like turn its mechanical eye to you, Elaine, and that same noise kind of originates again. That like, and then boom, 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 boom. 5 rapid fire attacks.
You'll be
good.
fine. You'll be fine.
I really won't be.
A 30, 20, 13, 9, 15, and 18.
You're totally fine.
2 hits.
2 hit. All right. Yeah, those are not great rolls. In that case, that will be
4,000 points of damage.
12 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Elaine
staggers
on her feet a little bit. And you see her crux core flickering and the light in her eyes goes in and out a little bit. She turns around to look for help before just dropping all like 300 something pounds of her, just boom, an empty suit of armor. She's down.
It just screams out. Oh
No, 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 no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The tank is down.
All right, and with that, Kiraphos is going to use another jump legendary action to jump, and he's going to jump over.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Shit.
Stop using rules.
And he's going, as he lands next to you, Jasper, for the first time, he actually gets to look at your face. And for a split second, you see him kind of go. And that's it. And Velterra, you're up.
Boy, that really changes my plan. However, I still will say this. So
yeah.
I made a mistake last time. I was concentrating Hex's concentration, which I didn't realize. So you can tell me if I could have done this because I didn't really care that much for the damage. But my goal was to use Witch Bolt just for the 2d12. Could I have cast Witch Bolt, not had that connection where I can keep doing damage each turn, but maintained Hex? So I dropped the... There's no concentration. I'm not going to deal damage automatically each turn, but I can keep Hex. It's up to you. Or I can drop Hex and keep that and just do damage each turn.
I'm going to say no. The spell is designed to be a concentration spell. I'm going to say, unfortunately, I don't think you can kind of cut that half of it off. Okay, then he also gets 6 HP back because I did not have Hex when I hit him with the last attack. Got it. Thank you for being honest.
Now take 2 more d12, you punk.
It's only 1d12 on the subsequent turns, but yes.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll use that as my action. So we'll hit him with another d12 at least. 5.
5 damage?
Yeah, however, her falling is not great for me.
Elaine, you've inconvenienced everyone.
I had
I'm
such a plan,
sorry.
and now I have no plan. I don't
I'm
even have a plot.
okay. This is new for me.
Yeah.
Can't do anything with that. Okay. I do have one more. I thought I only had one per long rest. I actually have 2 per long rest. I'll hit myself with a blade ward, just in case. And then, is this a cliff behind me? Or is that a path?
It's more kind of just like a rocky, like the water is starting to kind of cut through these like rocks.
Oh, that's a stream. Okay, I see.
It's like a very it's like a trickle of it's like a trickle of water. It's not like a deep stream.
It's
like
a crick.
Ankle deep, but yeah.
I'm gonna move back here then.
Back here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and collect myself before I figure out what goes on next. That's it.
Alrighty. Before switching over, Jasper, looking at you, Kiraphos is going to pull out his sword and he's going to swing. Granted, because of the heat metal spell, he is swinging at disadvantage.
That's true. Thank
Nice.
God.
So, well done, Davina. That's still really good.
Come on.
I'm so sorry. That's still going to be a 21 to hit. I rolled a 14 and a 19.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
That's going to be 11 slashing damage.
Sure.
Plus 2 necrotic damage.
So total of 13?
13. Yep.
Okay.
Oh my.
I'm below half, y'all.
Oh
All right.
God.
Violet, you are hidden, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, so in that case, the little guy up in the tree is going to just jump down and kind of scurry forward, not seeing Violet in the bush. But wait, with his movement, he's going to drop. What's his movement speed? I don't think it's very good. It's better than I thought it was. So 20 drop. That's as close as he gets. So he is unable to attack Jasper.
Thank
this turn.
God.
Yeah. Goodness.
But it is Kiraphos' full turn now.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Good God.
And he is going to take a step back this way, which does, Jasper, give you an opportunity to attack if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll take a slice at him with my shorty swordy. What does that look like? I think it's different. Actions. Yes. That is 15 plus 7 instead of 9. So 15 plus 7 is 22. 22 hits, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 plus 5 is 8 damage.
Very nice. All right, he is going to once again put his hand out forward, the cannon is going to charge up again, and he's going to make another shot, this time at Jasper, but Violet, you do get caught within the spray of this as well, just based on your positioning.
Does his little drone also get hit?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah, he would hit his own drone.
Yes, it does.
Fuck
No,
your
yeah.
machinery.
Pulverizes it. Now, actually, you are hidden. So that, I would say that gives you... yeah, Jess, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, it does not hit you.
Yes.
But Jasper, that is going to be a 22 to hit,
Yeah.
and then it definitely hits the fucking little spider thingy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we have... D6. 7 plus 14 piercing damage.
Oh. 14, you said?
Yep.
Any necrotic?
No, not with this one.
Okay.
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 So once again, you hear that same
Everything's
sort of
fine.
powering up sound, and then bam, an explosion. Now, this explosion does knock off 2 of the arms of this stupid little starfish thingy that is on the ground scurrying its way towards Jasper, which is going to reduce the number of attacks that it makes. But for now, Violet, you are up.
Okay, I would like to remain hidden. So I have to do a stealth check, I believe.
No, if you're hidden, you're
now at
hidden.
the moment. You haven't done anything to break out of. You haven't revealed yourself in any way, so you're still hidden.
Oh. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to I guess stay where I am, and then attack with my psionic blades, my psionic daggers, and I want my main dagger to go straight for Kirifos's other eye that's actually working, and attack there first.
Okay.
Oh, and in his head, I want him to still hear me screaming, but then also hear a little whisper of, like, you were really tasty.
I mean,
So
and this attack will be with advantage as well, based on your situation.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
Right, rogues? If you're hidden and you attack, it's sneak attack. Yeah. So 18.
Yeah,
You
that's
get-
18.
You get if you're hidden and you attack anybody, regardless of if you're rogue or not, you get advantage on the attack.
Oh, but because
You
she
get-
gets advantage, she gets.
And
the
because
sneak
you have
attack.
advantage,
She
you
gets
get attack
Yes.
damage. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, 18 just hits, so well done, Jess.
Lovely.
And that-
Okay, so that is.
I was just gonna say, alternatively, if you don't have advantage, the sneak attack comes from someone being within 5 feet.
Flanking.
Which you would also have,
Yeah.
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 Okay. So that is going to be a 10 with my main hand, and then with my offhand,
Well, what's your
my
sneak
other
attack?
hand.
That's all with the sneak attack.
Oh,
too?
yeah.
The 10?
Yeah. So, no, sorry, that's 10 plus. I love sneak attack. This is so great.
It's very good.
14, 1,
Nice.
15.
I mean, still.
And then with my other dagger, I'm gonna just try and slice off his ear.
Oh. Gruesome.
You're gonna turn this
Oh,
into a torso.
What is it?
That's only 8. That's only a 14 to hit.
Does not hit. But still, you send that dagger right for him in the eye. It hits. His head ricochets back, and he stumbles a little bit. He is looking real rough. Real rough.
And then bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth.
18.
Beautiful. All right. In that case, we return to the top of the order, Davina.
Okay. When I see Elaine go down, I am going to scream her name. I'm going to run over towards her. And then tell me how much I can get away with, because I'd like to like drag her away into that little clearing away from the creature. Yeah.
You better be strong. She weighs like 300 pounds.
Yeah, she's a beefy gal.
I'm big.
Oh God. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna stand over her. Is the 5-armed creature, does it have metal on it? Is it made of metal?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast heat metal on the one standing over Elaine.
So you
Okay,
drop
so
it,
I will
drop
say
it on Karathos.
Yeah.
What?
It's a concentration. So, you would drop it on Karathos and move it over to the machine.
Wait. Let me. Oh no. Then I want to keep it on Karathos. If he's looking pretty beat up, right? You said.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
As your
I'll keep it on
bonus
him.
You can cast the damage again.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
yes, I'm gonna do that bonus action. Do that on him.
Alright. Another,
Okay.
what, 2d8?
2d8. Okay, that's 12 damage for him.
Drop.
Nice.
Damn it.
Does he doesn't go down? Damn it.
Die. May not die. We have to question him, but.
Okay. But yes, I did move over to standing over Elaine, and I'm gonna try to like intercept any attacks from the other creature that's next to her.
He does get an attack of opportunity against you. It's done at disadvantage because of heat metal.
Okay.
No, oh no.
Disadvantage. No, that disadvantage is doing good shit. That's a 9.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
Does not hit.
Then that's that.
And I
Alright.
hope.
Jasper.
So after that blast, I am not looking great. So I am gonna try and go over this way.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's. Is like up here? What is up here? Is this like a wall?
It's a you'd have to climb up.
Okay. I'll stay here for now. And I will line up a shot, not at sharpshooter, because I need it to hit. So I'm going to just shoot Karathos, aiming for the thigh, trying to do something here. 13 plus my normal attack now. So 13 plus 9 is
22. That'll
22. So that's a D10 plus 5. Not 15 anymore. 7 plus 5, 12.
7 plus 5, 12. Bam. Another shot hits him in the thigh. He drops to a knee a little bit, but he's still barely hanging on.
Action surge.
I knew it.
Yes.
He's let me reiterate a little bit. He's hanging on. He's not. Just go for it.
Okay. 15 plus 9, so 24.
24.
Um, 8 plus 5 is 13.
13 damage. Now he's looking real rough. But he
Fuck me.
Damn it.
Fuck me.
I was trying to hint at you to use your sharpshooter. I was like, just do it, because you
Ugh.
have to do this. Just do it.
I wouldn't have hit either, so it doesn't. So at least I did something. Okay, and then I will yell again. I will yell out, "Zephyr's on me" in Elvish, and try and climb this rock.
Go ahead. I mean, acrobatics.
Not great. 10 plus 1, 11. I'm like scrambling.
You're hurting. You're hurting. And on top of that, you're at a point of desperation. And as you reach up, you don't notice that one of the rocks that you try to grab is in fact not as in there sturdy as you want, and it comes out and you fall back down. But you catch yourself. You're not prone. You catch yourself.
Okay, no more movement though, I'm assuming?
No.
Okay. That's
This
it.
little doohickey creature is going to turn its attention now to Davina. And it is going to make 5 attacks.
5 attacks. Roll low, 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 low. How low can you go?
That will
Can you go
be
down low?
actually very low. Wow. All right. What's the
Please.
thing here? So we have a natural 1.
Yes.
12.
Nope.
10.
Nope.
A 21.
Yep.
And a 15.
15 is my AC. If it meets, it beats, right?
So that's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2.
So, Davina, you will take only 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Only 10. Why do you say it like that? Only 10.
Because I mean,
It could have been a lot worse.
30s, girl. So.
I'm soft. It's
Could have been bad.
That was I outlasted Jasper. That is my first damage in this campaign.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Us range girlies gotta stick together.
Yeah.
And what Kirivos will do with his legendary action this turn,
Yeah, he's gonna
will
fucking kill me.
turn to face you, Jasper, but what you see is his eye
Yes, he is.
lights up, and what was a swirling blue mass in his eye focuses to a pinpoint, and a faint blue laser points right at you.
Wasn't it damaged by Violet's dagger?
His real eye.
Another one.
Okay.
But that's it. That's all that happens. A little laser is pointed at you, Jasper.
Hard.
Oh no.
He gets advantage on me. It's a fucking marker light.
Belterra.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, also, this is way too late, but Elaine, I completely forgot to ask you to make a death save.
Oh, I can do that.
I completely forgot.
Does she have to? Does she have to do it?
I think I gotta.
What can I do to help?
Well, I failed. So.
Alright, 1 fail.
I got failure.
Oh my god, not okay. Not okay.
I'm sorry, I flipped a coin. Do you want me to do a die instead? So that nat 1 is 2 fails, nat 20 is stabilized?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yes, actually,
never mind.
great
Let me
point.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different rules. Got you. I still failed. So 1 failure on the board for me.
Sorry, Belterra, you are up.
How bad is this guy looking?
Bad duh. Bad duh.
I'm on a knee, just
Okay.
kind of resigned myself to dying right now.
Bonus action.
Whoa!
I'm gonna use my last spell slot for another hex. because I didn't realize earlier I could cast it without using a spell slot once per long rest. So I have another cast.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I had to use a spell slot for it. I don't. The first time I don't. This time I do.
Right.
So
Can you do your witch bolt damage first?
I could, but I have a diff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess it's guaranteed damage, huh?
Well, no,
I-
if he's doing Hex, he can't do Witch Bolt. That was the thing last time. They're
No,
both
but if I
different.
do Witch Bolt first, I could hex him after.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Oh, I see.
I don't
And
know what you're
want
doing.
heal him
But...
is the problem, and I don't know if I can non-deadly damage Witch Bolt damage.
That's a great question.
Don't know.
I will say, if you Witch Bolt him the damage, you can basically kind of like give him a shock that kind of like stuns him and puts him into unconsciousness, basically. I have a harder time justifying it with necrotic damage, but I think it can work with Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Electricity is a pretty common thing in terms of like
The
stunning
the hex was going to be for disadvantage on strength checks, more so for the necrotic. But I will take that. I will do the Witch Bolt damage first, then, not cast hex. It is 11 Witch Bolt damage.
Oh! Let's go,
How
let's
do you-
go, let's go, let's go.
How do you want to do this?
Oh!
All right.
But
So from behind here, as he's focused on Jasper, he turns to focus on Jasper. I'm going to run up behind him. As I'm closing the distance, you're going to see that purplish blue energy crackle from like my chest down my arm, and you kind of see another, like, again, Vol's kind of arm behind it, and it's going to shoot out, hit Kirifos, and then as he kind of like reels from the shock, I'm going to full sprint, hit him in the back, just run into him. And as he's kind of like, as the electricity's coming from my hand to his back, I'm going to push him down to the ground and just basically knee and hand to the back and just keep him on the ground. And then also going to cast Hex and choose strength checks just for now, just to add on to it.
All right, so let me set the scene here a little bit. Davina just took 2 massive blows while she stands and covers the fallen body of her companion, Elaine, in an act of friendship and desperation. Jasper is kneeled on the ground, reeling from blast after blast, and that spark of commitment to bringing down this person who is so tied to the hurt and harm that he has been caused to him and his family, that spark is starting to fade, and you can see it in his eyes. He's wondering, can I actually pull this off? Can I do it? Violet is trying and giving it everything she can while she's still blocked by this reeling creature with 3 arms left, kind of blocking her path in the bush. And as he focuses at you, Jasper, gun raise, ready to fire another shot.
I smile as I see Vel coming behind him.
Boom! An electric shock. His arm convulses close to his side as his limbs thrash and sort of like toughen and then fall to the ground. And Velterra is immediately on top of him, pumping that hex into an already failing body. Combat is not over as 2 creatures still loom
Yeah.
in the fight. And in fact, one of those creatures is going to move forward to you, Velterra,
Oh no.
and make, only 3 attacks because it only got 3 arms left. That's going to be another natural 1, an 18, and a 15.
The 2 hit.
Okay, so then that's going to be 14 bludgeoning.
Yeah, these things hit.
These things hit hard.
Okay.
Elaine, I'm going to need
Real
another...
quick, hang on. I have to I do not hold concentration on hex.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you for also being honest. Elaine, I need another save from you.
Okay. It's a 9. Second failure.
No.
Violet, you are up.
All right. Having just seen Karifos go down, I'm going to sprint toward Elaine as fast as I can and cover her body with mine and do the help action, so to stabilize her.
So I think that's just you can stabilize her with a medicine check.
Sure. Yes, I'll do that. Oh no!
It's a nat 1, you kill me.
No, it's not. It's not a nat 1.
You trip and smash her skull.
Just.
It's a 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a machine. As much as you've traveled with her, you haven't really seen her in a condition like this, and you're not quite sure exactly how to stabilize her just yet, though you keep trying.
Okay, so then I'm gonna look down at her and be like, "I'm so sorry, Elaine," and then continue to roll so that I'm flanking Davina. And with my bonus action, I'm going to send 2 psionic daggers. So I'm gonna go actually Davina, in the woods. Yeah. Yeah. And I will use my psionic daggers to try to cut off. This one only has 3 arms remaining, right?
This one still has all 5. The other
all
one.
5. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and use one to try to cut an arm off.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
That is a 3 plus 5. That's 8 damage, and because I'm flanking, sneak attack. 4, 12, 5, 17.
Nice.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rip an arm right off this thing, for sure. All right, Davina, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna see Sal do this, and I'm gonna say, just really scared, angry, upset, just take care of that thing. I've got Elaine, and I'm gonna do a medicine check for her.
What?
Ooh, dirty 20, yes.
Yes.
Not to say that Violet isn't a woman who can keep her head cool under tense situations, but she is a little bit fiery, and she's
But
clearly
she
stressed
can't.
in this moment. If there is one thing you are trained for, it is keeping your head cool in hot situations. And in this moment where Elaine needs you, you take a second, you collect yourself, you remember that there are certain areas of her crux core that if they're re-engaged a certain way can help stem any sort of further loss of energy within her. You quickly reach down, move a couple pieces around, and you hear this sort of click into place, and you realize, I think I've done it. She's safe. Well done.
Beautiful. If I put the car in 4th gear, I can jumpstart the whole thing.
All right. Anything else from you?
No, I was gonna use an Avila trait, but I can't. I've already spent it. So.
All right, then Jasper, you are up.
I am just so happy to be alive, and I'm going to repay my friend by attacking the one that is attacking him. So I will do sharpshooter on this. Yeah, okay, 13 plus 4, 17. It's gotta hit this thing.
Hits.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Ha! Well, it's only 4, so 19 damage. I can't finish anything off.
He's down. Jasper is down, but he's not out. He's still got fight in him. With that sharpshooter ability, he steadies himself, takes the shot. The eye of this weird creature explodes in shards of glass and metal. And after a couple bit more twitching, it falls to the ground, motionless.
Yes.
I will limp my way over behind him and put another knee in his back, and I'll pull his mechanical arm. I'm going to kind of pull that out and like hold that into the ground so that there's no way he can like try and aim it at anything.
Sure.
And also, I'm gonna spit on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spit on his
Your foot
stupid
is face.
face.
Felterra,
Step
you
on
are
his
up
face.
next.
All right, with kind of like in like a crouch position still with like one knee on his back, I'm gonna raise my one hand and I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the last of the drones.
Beautiful. Roll for it.
That is 14 to hit. Damn it! All right, that's it.
And with that, the creature itself will now divert its attention to Violet, the last creature that just attacked it. And it will make 4 attacks.
Oh
Ah!
Violet.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
god.
Another nat 1. I rolled a nat 1 on every single roll with these creatures.
Thank
So we have
god.
a nat 1 for a total of 5, 11,
no. Nope.
14,
Nope.
and a dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
I use silvery barbs, my
One
last
hit.
silvery barbs, on the dirty 20.
Okay.
Woo!
The 9.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't hit. Yes. Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
Davina is in the
Itty, itty.
zone. This creature turns its attention to Violet, and even after having just stabilized Elaine, almost without looking up, she sort of kind of like raises her hand and her eyes shift up and she just goes, "Nope." And then
Yes.
after 3 whiffs, an arm is about to make its way to Violet's head and it sort of kind of holds and then like falls back down.
Beautiful. Gorge.
Elaine, you are stabilized. No more death saves for you. Violet.
All right. I'm gonna look at Davina and just be like, give you a nod of my head. And then I am going to. I'm pretty angry, so go for just some killing blows on this machine. So just gonna hit it. Yeah. That is a 17 to hit.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going for one of its remaining arms. And I have sneak attack on it. So, dun, 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 dun. That is going to be 1d4 plus 5. 1d. All right, that is a 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10 with my 1 dagger. And then with my offhand dagger, I'm going to go for another arm.
Okay.
So that will be, let me roll to hit. That will be a 9 plus 7, 16
Just.
to hit. Perfect.
16 just hit.
And then it's just a 1d4. So that is a 3. Plus 5, 8.
Oh, it's angry for sure. She slashes one arm off with her dagger, and then with a shriek in a reverse motion brings her other dagger down again, right square in the eye of this last creature, which shudders and then also falls motionless to the ground.
Ah! Yes!
Congratulations.
And then,
It.
yes! And then I'm going to bonus action hide.
I mean, you're out of combat.
We're out of combat now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
You did it, sweetie. You did it.
I did it! Ah.
We're like trying to coax her out like that one Japanese guy who was still fighting on that island because he thought World War II was still going on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, fuck, you guys. Fuck.
I'm gonna run straight to Elaine while she's on the ground and give her my hand. Be like, Elaine, come on, try to get you up.
She's not conscious. She's stabilized.
She's not conscious yet.
No.
Also, while they're doing that, I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to tie up with some rope, Kirithos.
Okay.
I'm also going to, I'm going to tie him up, and his little like metal arm thing. I'm going to take my hammer and my piton, and I'm going to drive it through his metal arm and into the ground,
Love.
and basically pin that arm to the ground.
Okay.
Respect.
Respect.
Mm-hmm. Can I do a medicine check to try to get Elaine awake?
Would that help her, or do we need to heal her?
You know, I'd have to
Yeah.
do a medicine check and just stabilize.
Oh.
So it'll just be a long rest whenever she wakes up.
No,
I
it's just
gotta
gonna
keep it
take
off.
a little bit of time.
Okay.
I have to reboot.
Here, you know what? Actually, this is actually how the rules are written. You will regain some hit points and consciousness in about an hour, Elaine.
Okay. So like short rest, I can re-roll some die, or
Yeah, if you guys
Can I
wanna
give
take
her
a
another?
short rest.
I was gonna say, can I give another Song of the Rest while we do that, so everyone gets an extra 1d6?
Yes, please.
If you want to take another short rest, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
And I will say, in that
Sweet.
short rest, with the Song of Rest, just with the time that's passing, Elaine
Ooh.
will be back to consciousness.
all
Oh my
right.
god, crazy.
Theo, do you want to like? Is there a limit to how many hit die I'm allowed to spend? Like,
You have one. You only have one per level.
Yeah, so you would have
yeah,
you would have 4. What's your thing?
I have 4d10.
10? You have
So
4d10 that you can spend.
sweet.
You can
Okay,
use
cool.
as much of them as you want at once. It's totally up
Rad.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
you just regain
problem is-
half of your total.
Yeah, so if you
On a
spend
card.
4 right now, when you guys take your next long rest, you'll get 2 of those back.
That sucks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll roll a couple times. I'll let you know how many I use. But oh boy.
Okay. Once I see that Elaine is stable and fine, I'm going to saunter over to where Vel and Jasper are with Kirithos. And by the way, I'm still Kirithos' head.
Well,
He's unconscious,
There's
but
really
sure.
nothing to...
That's great. Great. I wanted to continue.
You
Just
want to wake him
screams
up?
into the void.
Okay. I used all
Now-
4 of my hit die. And then
Oof.
how much do we get from Davina's song?
1d6.
1d6. Do
Amazing.
you roll or do I roll? Or
You roll.
You do.
You roll.
hell yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool.
All right.
Anything you're doing immediately?
Besides, like, tying him up and stuff.
Securing.
Yeah, he's
I wanna go
definitely
check out-
pretty secure.
I want to check out his machines, see if there's anything that I can take off of.
Like off of him at
Like-
his person?
Well, his person, yes, and then also the machines. what they're made of and sort of inspect them and figure out. I'm just
Yeah,
curious
yeah.
about how they operate.
Yeah. So I won't make you do a roll or anything because they're pretty simple in their construction. I mean, these are just basic kind of like these are like the simplest kind of automatons that they make. They're meant to serve only one purpose, and that is literally just the attack function. That is their only purpose. They're built of metal with some different joints and kind of internal pieces, and they're powered by a crux core, a pith gem core. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. And then I do want to check Kirifos' body and see, like, in his pocket, not and see.
Sure. So I will say, it on his person you find in his pocket is a stone of luck.
I take it.
God knows Sal needs that.
He is wearing a ring of jumping. He has his giant sword. And then the other parts of him that are kind of not just like nothing too out of the ordinary are his eye and his arm cannon.
His arm cannon might be slightly damaged at the moment.
A little bit.
Might
A little
be.
worse for wear.
Does he have any bullets on his body?
Yes, he does.
I will take all his bullets.
He has a pack of 20 bullets.
Thank
Great.
you.
I'm going to rip out his mechanical eye.
Oh, gosh.
Question.
And then walk his sword over to Elaine and be like, I know you need any more than retribution, but in case you want another.
Yeah, I
Gift.
think I'm starting
go.
a collection.
I'll make
Thank
something
you.
that you can add to your inventory, Elaine, but you can mark it as Kirifos' red sword.
Awesome. I will.
And for your record keeping purposes, it deals 1d10 slashing damage and then an extra 1d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay, so 1d10. Oh my gosh. 1d10 slashing. 1d8 necrotic. That's rad. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Yeah.
Hey, Violet. You gonna hold on to that ring of jumping? I'm like, I say it expecting a no, and I'm just like, all right, I have to ask.
If you don't mind.
Sure.
I just wear it right away.
I look at Davina. I'm like, does she keeps all the loot, doesn't she?
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a need for it. Neither does Elaine. So yeah, it usually goes to her.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
She's got only child syndrome, so you know.
I'm gonna get like a branch, and I'm gonna just like try and roll out like a pulled hamstring. Just wait.
With a branch covered in bark. Just...
That's all I got.
Ooh, a little extra massage.
As I'll say, you guys continue to kind of take your rest. You guys gather yourself after that fight. Kirifos lays unconscious, still tied up before you, and we will return to see what happens next in 2 weeks.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Hide.
All right. Well, hey, what a fun time had by all. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. That was quite a fight. We had some fun there, right? Right, everyone? Smiles, big smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
We will be back in 2 weeks, Sunday, October 6th. Until then,
October.
we're entering spooky
Can't
season.
believe it.
Spoopy
But until
poopy.
then, thank you so much for joining us, for pulling up a seat at our table. Check out our social medias, Homebrew Advantage, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Love you. Goodbye.